Hello, hello. How is everybody doing this fine afternoon for our fairly atypical afternoon stream? But seeing as I couldn't get to stream last night, figured I'd just move it to today, and afternoon works better on Sunday. So here we are. So we're back here, continue our Tales of Berseria. And as I was booting it up, I kind of realized probably what I would say the biggest, not even really a complaint, but the biggest indicator that there's the story, at least in this game, leaves something to be desired, simply because every time I boot it up, I'm like, I don't remember what I was doing. Nothing that I have done the last time was memorable enough for me to recall.
That's what happens when the legendary blacksmith Kurogane toils so hard he forgets to die.
Sword business.
I gave up everything, thinking of nothing else but forging a sword that could surpass Stormhowl.
Where are we in
and
this
before
cave?
I knew it,
you had traded your humanity for demonhood.
I see I'm not the only one. So great was your grudge against your brother, the inheritor of Stormhowl.
Well, guess we're not so different. You don't suppose you could hammer me up a new sword, do you?
I've forged countless blades over these long years, yet not one has proven a match for Stormhowl.
I would like Rokuro better if he were using a great sword.
And yet you still seek a Kurogane sword?
I'll put it like this. No matter how much you've failed across the centuries, you've never broken.
Also, his current sword is broken.
Well, I'm the same way. If anything can break Shigure and his god blade, it's the bitterness I carry.
Strangely enough, seeing you and your brother has given me an idea that might work. I will forge you a new blade.
Should we get some Brightstone?
Nope. No need for that.
Huh?
Just had it stashed somewhere? Or he's just gonna give him the old sword to use?
Should I take it from the top?
If you would. My arms are all I'll be needing.
What are you doing?
What?
Don't be alarmed. I'm just cutting free some raw materials for the sword.
Hey, Kappa.
You see something new every day.
You need his head to make the sword?
Well, he removed his head to make into the sword. It makes perfect sense.
Resentment, I shall forge your imitation Stormhowl anew.
No. I only keep this imitation as a reminder of how weak-willed I was in the past. To defeat Shigure, I've perfected the art of dual wielding, a secret Zangetsu technique.
I was kind of hoping he'd switch to a greatsword at
All right.
point.
If that's what you prefer, a pair of short swords it is.
Well, he's sticking with the short swords. You know, he said all he's gonna need is arms, but, like, vision helps. See what you're doing?
Whoa.
We're not gonna worry about that. Also, he's just continuing to talk. No problems. Okay, bye. I'm sure the head will probably grow back.
The ship is on its way, right on schedule.
Of course it is. They don't have the Reaper on board.
One more thing.
That's right, we ended up somewhere random.
Shigure is Artorias' bodyguard.
So we'll have to face him down sometime, no matter what.
It's in our best interest to get rid of him while he's working alone. The problem is, Rokuro can't beat him by himself.
Agreed. Shigure is not to be
But
trifled
he's also too
with.
belligerent to let us help.
That's why, when Rokuro creates an opening, we're going to take Shigure out.
You want us to meddle in somebody else's private quarrel?
If it affects my own quarrel, yes.
I suppose I'm in the same position. Besides, I can still use him.
Well, it's like, oh, we should meddle. Should we meddle in someone else's private affair?
Really
like, she's roped everybody into her private affair.
He might try to hack your limbs off a bit, but he'll get over it.
Senfu rush out to the docks to scout the place out. Pretty smart, am I right?
I pity that creature sometimes.
I
That
don't.
Kurogane, though, what a character! Giving his own body to forge a sword, like some kind of ritual sacrifice.
Ritual sacrifice. It's certainly something only a demon would do.
Well,
It
more
was a necessary
importantly,
sacrifice in order to gain power.
it's certainly
A
something
necessary
only
sacrifice.
a
What
demon
a
can
vicious
do.
turn of phrase.
Indeed.
Nobody else is out
Still,
here
I
able
can't
to
say I'm
lop
not
off your
thrilled
own
to see how
head
it all turns out.
in order to
If
use
what
for
you
something.
give is mere meat for a god's morbid lunch, could there be a more trivial sacrifice? But if the offering is one's own body and soul, even a single hair can be portentous. I wonder which he will have been in the end.
Rokuro, Kurogane, I just do not understand them.
You saw them. Demons. We're crazy.
Sure. But
They have
go
not
through life
made
with such crystal
the
clear sense
demons
of purpose.
remotely
Even
crazy
demons have
enough
things they're not
for it
willing
to
to
just
let
be an
go.
assumption that
Or do you
demons are
think us
crazy.
mere animals,
They're
running around
like
killing people left and right?
Regular ass people.
I know. I understand demons still have a certain consciousness, but I look at those two and
A certain
they
consciousness?
seem passionate.
They're
Like normal people.
Well,
Eleanor knows
I've yet
what's
to
up.
meet a human so passionate he'd chop his own head off.
That's because
Do
you
you have a
can't do
purpose
that
like
and
they do?
survive.
I do, in fact.
He's good to
Ever
go.
since Artorius used my brother as a sacrifice.
Typical demon nonsense. The Abbey exists to protect the people. Yes, sometimes cold,
True though,
painful
Artorius did
decisions
kill
need to be
somebody
made
else,
to
so
protect
that's
the
not
many.
very cool.
But they never stoop to human sacrifice.
Definitely
Besides,
did human sacrifice.
as shepherd, Artorius will cleanse the world of...
If that's what you think, ask the precious shepherd yourself. Ask him just what he did 3 years ago.
He wouldn't. He'd never...
He definitely did.
Rokuro wants to slay his brother, even if it kills him. And Kurogane had his own head lopped off just to forge powerful swords. How
know,
do those two find it in themselves to go so far?
It's
I think
just
it's
how they are.
especially
They're
odd
demons.
that they're trying to push
exactly
this sort of like, boy,
Yeah,
demons are
it's
crazy
scary.
narrative
But
in the
I
Tale
also
series
kinda
when like
admire it. But me, I don't have
if
anything
you have
I'm
played
that desperate to
literally
accomplish.
any
Not yet, you
JRPG in
In
history,
time, you'll find something.
there are
You really
people
think so?
exactly
Almost certainly.
as
But don't feel you have to go and
extreme
risk your
in every
life
one
over
of them.
it. You're not a demon.
The whole like
and
I'm
you
gonna
should
kill
stay
him
that way.
if it kills
You
me
deserve
first.
a normal life.
That is
Okay,
par for the
but
course.
never mind.
That is not
Just the
unusual.
foolish ramblings of a demon girl.
Bad news! A group of praetors have left the docks and are headed this way! They said they were coming to purge Eleanor the traitor!
They needed
Purge?
to amp up the crazy
Velvet, what do we do?
dramatically.
We take them head on. And you're fighting with us, Eleanor.
I mean,
An order,
except
I
assumedly
presume.
we're gonna get to the
It
point where
is.
they're like, oh no,
Protect
demons are just
Laphicet.
regular people.
And defeat the exorcists.
All right,
Apparently they
I
are,
understand.
by all evidence.
Just remember, if we lose Eleanor, Laphicet will turn into a demon.
Which-
I haven't forgotten.
Not a big deal.
But we need to pool
Everybody's
all the resources
cool.
we have. She needs us for her own ends. And we'll use that to our advantage in this
All
fight.
the demons are
Just
cool
don't
folks
push your
around
luck too
here.
far, Velvet.
And so recently was she a noble, upstanding young exorcist. How quickly one falls when entering Velvet's dark orbit.
Ask me if I care.
Do you care? No response. Rokuro, are you coming? Oh, never mind. Off we go. Stop shuffling my party
If
around.
I'm in this 100%.
For crying out loud. Also, I realize we haven't done anything. Emo. Okay. All right, we might have to go with Emo Eleanor because that's really, really funny to me. Oh, Mini Lloyd. Spyglass? Oh, on the back. Where is it? An earring. Sunglasses. Nice. There's There's the can't see style that we've been looking for. Here, we'll give you the earring. If Eleanor's gonna turn against the Abbey, we're gonna turn her into a proper rebel. You gotta get the emo haircut and give her that one earring. She's in a rebellious phase. Perfect. I don't quite remember. Okay, it looks like we did go everywhere. I feel like they shouldn't be able to find us over here. I feel like we could have just hid. Seeing as we had to crawl through several very small gaps. Hello.
Praetor Eleanor, you should be ashamed of yourself, cowering to demons.
Your collusion could spell disaster to the Abbey if left unchecked. The only possible atonement is your death.
A little extreme. Hey.
Too slow! Slice them!
Wow. Now we're talking.
Blades of wind, slice them!
Earth come!
No escape!
Hey. Whoa, my health. Yeah, give me a hand here. Thank you. Are these guys weaker? I think they might be. I don't think focus these guys. Answer is a decided yes.
You've betrayed the people and sullied Artorias' ideals.
No, that's not...
I mean, a little bit.
Velvet. She's testing me. I know I have to fight. My mission calls for it.
Look at how
But
rebellious
any more
she
of
looks.
this will kill them.
Time for you to die and be purged!
Eleanor!
I can't do it. I can't kill them.
I mean, you
I'm not
bludgeon them
done
real
yet.
hard. Hey, our
There.
best
Now
bud's
we're
back.
even, Eleanor.
You've got new swords!
Sinister.
Well, that was
I
quick.
like it.
I take it you're ready.
Yeah. All that's left is to kill Shigure.
With me as a witness.
I...
Keep on fighting like that, and you'll be killed. And if you get killed, Laphicet will lose his vessel.
I know that.
Velvet, wait.
You're not going to kill them?
I'm just not that hungry right now.
That goes
I've got
contrary to
new
what you
orders
stated
for you.
previously.
Fight the exorcists, but make sure they don't die.
Understood.
Hey, nice.
I guess that was as far as Eleanor could go.
I think
I do
so.
hope that they taste.
Push her any further and she's bound to break.
Ever the virtuous exorcist.
That very virtue is what lets her be Laphicet's vessel.
Is it?
Besides, I can't help but admire her commitment. She's enduring total disgrace to accomplish her mission.
How uncommonly pleasant of you.
Pleasant folks don't use people the way we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got that right.
Hey, Bienfu? I was wondering if I could talk to you about something that's on my mind. I figured it was just about the time that you and I had the talk, actually. I've seen it all, heard it all, and even tasted it all in my time as a Moloch.
That's weird,
Ask
Bienfu.
me anything you want. Thanks.
Way too salty. That's too
I
bad.
was hoping you could let me borrow those books you were reading earlier, if that's okay.
Yeah, now you know.
How to talk a human female into becoming your vessel, and how to get the cuties. Hey! Keep it down! Keep it down! But you and Madame Eleanor have already formed a pact. Why do you still need either of those books? Well, it's like when we're alone together,
I hate everything
get
about
so
this.
awkward. It's hard to
stupid.
talk with her, you know? That happens a lot with Malachiman vessels who are still new to the whole thing. I've been there.
Or
In
it's
that
just,
case, I've got an even better
you
book
know,
for you. Whoa,
difficult to talk to
read
people
a
you
lot
don't
of
know.
books. I'm just an avid learner is all. Now let's see. Oh, here we go. Hot spring topics, bearing your body and your soul. Being upfront and honest is always the best policy. I don't think we'll be bathing in any hot springs together. Do you have anything else? All right,
Why are these
then how about
conversations so damn long?
party games, dropping your defenses and your towels. Why do you keep trying to get us naked? I think that would just make things even more awkward. Picky. Tell you what, you can just look at my collection and pick whatever sounds good. Love hacking, living long and loving hard, diary of a diary.
Why are we still
All
here? Only to.
classics.
Oh, good, I can
I
skip these
remember
things.
reading them. You ever think maybe things would have... Reading the mood, knowing what to...
Are you two reading something together?
Shut the hell up, all of you.
Laphicet's been worried about that awkward distance between you two, and he came
Well,
to
I
me
guess
for
that'll
some
do.
advice. I've heard his side of the story.
Oh, okay.
Knowing what to say and how to...
Oi. The info is the worst. Where are we going? At the port. Okay. Going to the port. Oh. Free stuff. It is weird. More importantly, Bienfu is just like not a useful addition to anything. Like really both Bienfu and Laphicet are the archetypes that I like the least. So we have Laphicet, which is like the child, which I just don't need a child in the party. I do not care. And then Bienfu is essentially the annoying one. I don't know why there is an archetype in JRPGs that's just the annoying one. I don't know why anybody thinks that that's a good addition. I don't need the annoying one. Yeah, it's like well, and the thing is it's usually the child and the annoying one are usually the same. It's usually the annoying kid. This time, we have to suffer the kid talking to the annoying one. And then we're just subjected to hell conversations.
Hey, Rokuro. Why did he call your storm
Yeah,
a
I
reject?
don't need your
Well, you see,
pseudo-conflict.
when
I don't need
blacksmiths
your
make swords,
just
they don't just
annoying
make one
nonsense.
At a time. They make a whole bunch. The best one of them all is the one that gets presented to the sword's commissioner, while the rest are tossed aside.
Huh.
So irritating.
I didn't realize the standards were so high.
The head of my clan gets the real Stormhowl, and his siblings get the remainders.
So one is real, and the others are imitations?
I guess so. Shigure has the real one, and... yeah, guess that makes mine an imitation.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to imply...
Don't apologize. You got me to finally realize something. It might just be why I'm so hung up on beating him.
Oh.
And to Velvet, which Laphicet is real, and which is the imitation?
Oh, what are you saying?
Yeah, right?
She means my name.
Not what imitation
It's the same as Velvet's
means.
brothers.
Huh? The one who went and got sacrificed by Artorias.
Surely you are mistaken. Our shepherd would never do such a thing.
We had that
But what else
conversation
could
already.
Make Velvet hate Artorias so much?
Yeah, right? Like,
I don't...
why do you think we're
so
here?
You have a truth, and Velvet has a truth. Now, which is the real one, and which is the imitation?
Honestly, though, I imagine some of that might just be translation issues. There's probably some nuance to the Japanese words that may make more sense than what we have going on in English, and imitation is just kind of like the best they could swing.
Right then, let's finish this.
Let's go! No
Stupid zombies.
Protect the pain and move!
Zombies.
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
No. Oh, hey, the expedition.
Take a look at this.
Hey, new place. To the new place.
Scout ships.
Excuse me, coming through. Why is this cave so big? Just give me to the port already. Oh, there's another one of those sealed doors.
Time to dish out spanking.
I'm sorry, what? Big enough for an adventure, I guess.
You're wide open! That's all,
Man, I feel like the magic
looks like
users
no one
are
is
doing
injured.
way more damage. Which I suppose is appropriate since they can be interrupted. Kick. That up. Why I still can't jump across things. I would like to be able to just jump all of these things that I'm stuck behind. It's like they put that one explicitly there to mock me for being unable to use it. Because it's a shortcut that is only useful right now. But I don't have the thing for it yet. And I'm presuming that that's a story element that eventually gets that for me. So like, why? Why is there a gap here to jump?
You and Shigure both use the Rangetsu style.
We just
But
talk
to me it looked
while
like you
walking.
both fight completely differently. Why is that?
Our school encompasses two distinct forms. To the outside world, we're known for fighting with a single greatsword. But we also study dual short swords should need arise.
So, Shigure uses the greatsword, and you use the short.
I like the
In most
greatsword
schools,
better.
wouldn't the
loser.
secondary technique be used primarily in support of the first?
That's true for us as well. We learn the dual short swords to provide sparring partners for those studying the greatsword.
Then why would you handicap yourself against Lord Shigure? He's no mere swordsman.
As I'm painfully aware, Shigure is a true master. We trained together since we were small children. I was his sparring partner for 10 years. His skill with the greatsword is godlike. So, in order to beat him, I took up the short blades.
That doesn't make
To
any
our
sense.
school, it might be secondary, but it's what I know best.
You're
Doesn't-
badly disadvantaged in reach.
That doesn't make any
If I
sense.
eliminate my fear, I have a chance. If I can control the terror of being split in half and I can step inside his guard, he'll have 2 times the trouble.
Eliminating fear, huh? A style for someone who's lost his humanity.
Right?
It's like you two brothers are the very swords you carry.
Huh?
Stormhowl, a godlike sword known to all as the strongest there ever was. Stormquell, burdened by the
Yeah,
ceaseless struggle it's to
kind
best
of
the
strange.
other. One, an exorcist who walks in the light. One, a demon moving through the
Like,
shadows.
yeah, we have
The only
an
thing
objectively
these two
worse
polar opposites
style.
want
I'm
is
gonna
to
take
cut
up
down the
that
other.
because
Precisely.
reasons.
Both are renowned blades. But I don't see what exorcists and demons have to do with it.
Maybe nothing. I think the point is that it's nothing. Demons, exorcists, regular ass people. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. No need to be so caught up in the whole exorcist thing. I don't feel like fighting any of this trash out here anymore. I'm out of here. I got places to be. Another cat's box. A lot of those cat boxes. Kilo. What do we got? Calcite spear. Why is this so expensive? Don't have any, so I guess I'll take it. In the the end, I don't really have any reason not to, because my money gets used very seldom. How do we run across so much bronze scrap? Well, it's certainly working out. That takes silver scrap. Quite pricey. Did that say that he's Onion Maniac? I don't know what that means. Why did he get that title? What's up, my friends?
There they are.
Which must mean they took out every one of the exorcists who went after them.
Hey, I told them not to bother. Now how did that sword of yours turn out? Fine, I'll find out for myself.
Are we gonna fight this like a normal boss this time?
Rokuro, we can handle the exorcists. Go and find your victory.
Thanks.
All right, let's get down to business. Not bad. You better not die too quickly on me. I want this to be fun. Come on, bro. Don't hold back. Shut up. Don't play.
Spirit release.
I'd like to point out that Rokuro is not here. Fine. Alright. Make it. He's fighting in... Yeah, he's fighting in spirit. Ow. Not cool, bro.
Not bad. Not bad.
Crimson Service, Warping! Dark and Light, Maelstrom! Crimson, Walls of Arbor! Rockstorm! Crimson Service, Warping! Kaleido Sprint! Maelstrom! Crimson...
Ready to die? Think you can dodge?
Beat him up.
Perfect mayhem!
Crimson Service, Warping!
Yeah, the fire. The fire is effective.
Crimson Service, Warping! My fiery blade! Pierce through! Maelstrom! Kaleido Sprint!
Not bad at all.
Oh, he's
But
using
I'm
a
not
Mystic Art.
done yet.
Our bones. Rokuro. Suddenly he's here to have his swords broken.
You put up a good fight. I'll give you that. But you're a frickin' demon. Shouldn't you bring more to the table than pretty damn good Rangetsu style?
You're a
You don't have
freaking
what
demon.
it takes to win against the rightful heir.
Don't count me out. Just yet. I've got something to show you!
One dagger. They call them short swords. They're not even long enough to be short swords. Why?
Take this!
Ha! He super played you, bro. So played.
Now that was clever. Giving up one of your own hands to go for my neck.
Yeah, too bad you
If I was
suck.
just a second slower, I'd be dead now. I like it. This is what I've been looking for. All right, let's call it good here. Listen up. If y'all want any hope of beating me, come find me once you're more skilled and better armed.
This guy is just as crazy as any demon ever.
No matter how many times I lose,
No matter how many years it takes.
Hey.
There we
And
go.
I'm
That's the
here too.
face I'm looking for. So vicious.
The face.
It's perfect.
The face of the guy with no head? That one?
What is wrong with him?
Shouldn't you be worrying more about your own skin? The entire Abbey knows by now that you're a traitor.
Get out of here, you stupid fat cat.
That guy, he was really strong.
Yeah, he was. They all are.
But we will beat him if we must. No matter what it takes.
The Von
It says
Elty is here.
a lot.
Let's get going.
Maybe that's the only noise he can make now that he doesn't have a head.
Please, take me with
no.
you.
Not the case.
I'll make a sword that surpasses Stormhowl yet. I know I will.
Well, you're running
But
out of
for
heads
another
to
blade
use.
to beat Stormhowl, its wielder must be a swordsman of unmatched skill.
Hey, Eisen. Got any room on this pile of wood scrap for a suit of armor?
If not, make someone wear it.
Works for me. You heard him, Kurogane.
Many thanks.
I do think it's funny that his head is not seeming coming
we're
back.
Off to find
I
Gripper
expected
and
it to
decipher
grow
the
back.
book. You know where we're going, right,
He's just
kiddo?
gonna live his life without a head now.
We're headed for the Isolde Archipelago in Southgand.
Are we? Why? For what purpose? Just making shit up. Got those shifty
Velvet's
eyes.
demon hand. It's such a mysterious weapon. I can only imagine how much of a threat it will become to the Abbey. This calls for a clear-headed breakdown of everything I know about it so far.
Does it?
It changes shape in a flash, and could devour most anything. How must that feel, to devour something with your hand like that?
That's
But
an
it doesn't
interesting
devour
question.
the bandages that cover it up. Maybe they're protected with some sort of special art? Likewise, the rest of her outfit can't be ignored. One would think she wouldn't want to wear such ragged clothing.
It's
Yet
just like
she clearly has no
walking
inclination
past her.
of buying something new. I suppose that could be taken to mean she has some sort of attachment to it. But that top is really big for her.
Is it?
Like it was made for a man. Maybe she wears that outfit in memory of someone important to her. I'd better not touch it then. I know I may not look it, but I really am good at sewing. Maybe I should suggest mending her clothes rather than outright replacing them. On the other hand, that fabric looks like it would be hard to push a needle through.
What's
I
that
could
face?
be in over my head. But the tougher the fight, the more I get fired up. Of course, Lord Artorius would probably scold me if he heard me talking like that.
Who'd scold you for what now?
Oh, well, I was thinking about sewing. I mean,
on
your
what
clothes.
planet
All beat up, and I
does
thought
somebody
that if I
look
offered
at
to mend them
Velvet's
for you, you'd
top
probably scold me.
and
Wouldn't
think
you?
it's too large?
You'd mend my clothes. Have they been worrying you that much?
I'm sorry.
I
What?
mean, not like
Who?
constantly or anything. It just crosses my mind from time to time.
What is wrong
Are
with
you
your
good at
eyes,
it?
Eleanor?
Yes. I'm told I come across as awkward sometimes, but if nothing else, I'm good with my hands.
I see. All right. If I ever need it done, I'll come
What?
to you.
Good. Just
What are
leave
you
it to me.
referring to?
Are you feeling all right? You're really sweating. The heat and the cold doesn't bother me at all. But you're a human, so you
Does
need to
she
take
mean
care
like
of yourself.
the cloak
And
looking
if you
part?
keep soaking in your own sweat, you'll
I mean, I
catch
guess
a
it's a
cold.
little big, but it also
Besides,
barely
I don't imagine it
exists.
feels that great. You should keep washing and bathing on your own schedule, like however you did before falling in with us. Just let me know and I'll make it work. Because the guys aren't considerate enough to stop and ask you if you need to.
Sure. All right. Thanks. That was a surprisingly normal thing for her to say. I probably shouldn't bother with her clothes for now. We girls have to be considerate of each other.
Eisen, I thought you were supposed to be in Midgand. How did you end up here in Islegand? I thought I'd gotten used to you performing the impossible, but this time, I'm at a loss for words. We
Yeah, don't
heard
worry
from
about
the
it.
Bloodwings that the Abbey might have taken you guys out.
Not this time, but our luck won't last forever. Think of this as a dry run for when I really kick the bucket.
Aye, aye, First Mate. More importantly, are you sure it's okay to bring an exorcist aboard?
I've got my eye on her. If she does anything funny,
Yeah,
I'll handle it.
Got it. We'll be on our guard, too.
I feel like the writing is also not that great in this game. Tales of Arise was frustrating because they botched the writing very sort of specific ways. The writing in this one just feels like they didn't try very hard. They're just phoning it in a little bit. Yeah, like the world building was bad. Other than that, the Tales of Arise was fine. Like, Tales of Arise, the characters, I think, overall were pretty good. Characters were pretty good. The overall story was all right. They just kind of flubbed a few specifics, and they didn't give things enough, I don't know, importance, and that was kind of it. This one, I'm just like, I have been given no reason to care, like, at all. You know, it really does make me appreciate Final Fantasy VII and why I think Final Fantasy VII really was kind of a big deal and, like, notably impressive, simply because that's the only game that I can really think of.
So, you guys made it. Whatever happened
where
to that
they
He's been dealt with.
Want to kill off a character
After everything you said to me, I had
for
a change
plot
of heart.
reasons.
I
And
quit
they
bandit.
don't do it in the
I'm
first
glad you listened to
30
reason.
minutes
What do
in
you
the
plan on
most
doing from here
obvious
on out?
telegraphed
I'm
way
heading to the
imaginable.
capital. I plan on opening a restaurant for bandit cuisine.
Bandit cuisine?
Yeah.
Thank
you get your hands on all sorts of food as a bandit. You gotta use what you have and still make a tasty meal. Like a wild mushroom omelet minus the eggs. Or highwayman's stew. It's like a hunter's stew, but, you know, made by bandits.
That
There's
sounds
so many games.
somewhat improper, actually.
So many
But
games
I'd still
want
love
to
visit
kill off
after
a
you open.
character to
Really?
give you a motivating
All right.
factor and to
I'll be
make
an
you
upright
care,
citizen in no time.
but they don't
Maybe even
actually
the kind of man you'd consider
leave
spending
the
some time
character
with.
in
I'm rooting
game
for you.
long
Hey,
enough
Were you
for you to
listening
actually
him?
care.
Of course I was.
Like,
It's wonderful he's turned over
I
a
don't know
new
why
leaf.
I'm supposed to necessarily care that Laphicet was killed. Like, I didn't have an attachment to Laphicet. They tried to shoehorn an attachment to Laphicet in the stupidest way imaginable. I don't care. But Final Fantasy VII, I think, is like the only game that's ever done it actually correctly, where Aerith is in the party for an entire disc.
You there. That's one impressive sword you got.
And then,
Know a lot about swords?
surprise,
I'm a novice swordsmith.
Aerith
Been
gets
at it for
killed.
20 years.
And, like,
Now I'm finally able
people
to make a blade
really,
worthy of the
really
name.
cared about
20
that.
years, and still just a novice?
It's a competitive world out there for a
I don't think
swordsmith,
there's been a single
especially here on
RPG
this
that
island.
has managed
But I
to
heard many
accomplish
swordsmiths
something
have given
similar
up.
since.
There's less ore around nowadays, and swords don't work against the demons.
True, swords are useless against demons.
And this one,
Unless it's an
this
exorcist
one's
that's
almost
using
even
them.
worse
Kednick's weaponry has always
because
been
they
prized
expect
in
you to
Big
care
Band.
about Laphicet,
The Abbey recognized our talents.
and then they kill
and now,
Laphicet to
business
give you a
is booming.
motivating factor.
All the smiths here
But
are
then they
grateful to
just
the Abbey.
replace
all of us alive and
Laphicet
fed.
into the party again. Like, what? I don't care about old Laphicet or new Laphicet. I mean, I guess maybe Well, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I think that writers of a lot of stories are afraid to do it because they're afraid of that response. I mean, but this has been an issue with, like, anime and manga forever. Think of every, you know, like, harem anime or manga ever where they simply cannot make a choice for the main character at some point and actually wrap up the storyline of, like, okay, main character's going to end up with this person. Because, like, they can't just deal with the idea that somebody's going to not get the one that they wanted or whatever. Like, I'm not totally convinced that they can't be done and people would not still go along with it. Like, I think there's just this paralyzing fear of doing it, which is just drying up those stories entirely. And it sucks. Because I'm really just tired of stories telling me that I'm supposed to care about a person and then just killing them immediately to motivate something. Like, surprise, I didn't care about that person. Continents are connected by sea routes. When you wish to travel to a different continent, talk to Benwick at the port to ride the Van Eltia. Traveling in this manner doesn't cost gold, making an excellent option for travel. Okay. And I think part of the pitfall as well might be, in some ways, like, stories that treat those significant circumstances, like, flippantly, right? And I can't think of too many examples of this. But I do think that that's a pitfall.
Like a circus troupe.
Because, like, Final Fantasy VII also handled it well because the main character goes catatonic
if you're aboard this ship
for an extended period of time. Like,
that's just our creed.
The game and the story
at least
treats the significant occurrence as significant. You're not getting over it. They don't insert time jump, right? They're not like, and then 3 months later, and we're ready to go.
He's like if the sea were a person, and that person had a pointy beard.
The player got to grieve along with the story in the game. Like, there was in-game time that everybody was, like, grieving about it. And I think that was valuable.
Despite that, Captain Eifried accepted us for who we are, and took us all on board.
And I feel like a lot of games sort of
So he's a kind man.
try to shortcut that.
Well,
so, like,
would you say that the sea is kind?
It doesn't work.
How would it feel to dive in with an open wound?
It would sting a lot.
Quite so.
But it is disappointing that they simply don't do that sort of thing anymore.
He can be shallow, deep, even a whirlpool.
Sounds like he's a little scary and hard to read.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to serve him. But that air of mystery keeps us around and makes us want to take those jumps. At the end of the day, the dread pirate Van Eifried is one hell of a guy.
He sounds like Velvet in a lot of ways.
Wait, what? How so? I didn't describe him right at all, did I?
Benwick, we're changing course at once for Port Renede.
Sir?
I don't know. I wasn't paying it very much attention, honestly.
3 of our men have collapsed from the Corsair Scourge. They first showed symptoms 3 days ago. How are you holding up?
I'm still doing all right. But if this really started 3 days ago, that means we're all carrying it, doesn't it?
Maybe.
That's what I'm afraid of. But if we head straight to Port Renede, we should be able to get medicine there.
I'll check on everyone's condition.
Make sure everyone stays hydrated, including yourself, understand?
Sir, yes sir. All hands, assume emergency positions.
The crew's holding up well for a bunch of folks at death's door.
What do you mean? Is this Corsair Scourge fatal?
Quite. No No one knows what causes it, but it starts with a high fever and ends up with the body falling apart like sand.
Well, that
like
is
sand? Once there was a
quite
great
something.
band of pirates who ruled
Although it's
the
Maggie Lou
seas.
saying it, so
The
I
disease
don't know
spread
if we
through
can
their
believe
ships
her.
and killed every one of them. That's why it's called the Corsair Scourge.
Does that mean we've been infected as well?
You humans, for sure.
Only humans fall prey to the Corsair Scourge.
Then it could have gotten to you too. Right,
Yeah, stay
Mommy Lou?
hydrated is not
right.
ideal.
Alas, that my glorious saga should meet such an ignominious end!
I can't allow our vessel to die from this. If you start to feel ill, speak up.
What are you gonna do about it?
All right, we'll all be helping out in the search. Everyone but Eleanor, that is.
Huh? Oh, why does she get to stay? I might be dying too, you know.
You're a witch. Magic yourself healthy. Now quit whining and get going.
Oh, not even a witch is safe from the ravages of the Reaper's curse.
The Reaper's curse?
Oh, for crying out loud. I hate that stupid curse. Oh, never mind. We're going the other way. Is there medicine here? Why did we come here specifically?
Okay, where's the herbalist? If I remember right, the Corsair's Scourge needs a particularly special medicine.
Yeah, it's a wildflower called Salatoma. Its juice can cure the
Salatoma.
Corsair's Scourge.
Doesn't sound too tricky.
Let's not relax until we have it in hand.
Salatoma sounds
let's
like a
get
medical
going.
diagnosis.
Hold on a minute. Won't you just be spreading the disease if everyone wanders into town?
Surprisingly, no. For whatever reason, you can only catch it over the ocean waves.
That doesn't make any
It's
sense.
speculated it might have something to do with the salt in the air, or maybe the microbes in the seawater.
Nobody knows the cause for sure, but there are no recorded cases of people catching it on land.
I see. A strange affliction indeed.
Well, it's like a mix of like
We'll be back
serotonin
soon.
and
You all
blastoma.
remain on the ship.
Serotonin.
All right. Good luck out there, sir.
We've got to hurry.
Port Town would have all those things. Don't worry about it. It's
Salatoma.
fine.
Is
No,
this really
Salatoma.
going to be necessary?
What
Not
do you
serotonin.
mean, Eleanor?
Salatoma.
Oh, nothing. It's just, well, the herb is known to work well for fevers and the like, but it tastes bad. So bad. Some say it would even bring a demon to the brink of tears.
Maybe so. But better to drink it than to die, right?
Oh, I'm
Yes,
not worried.
obviously.
It just reminded me of stories from my childhood is all.
What
The map's
stupid
getting
thing do you
filled
feel
in
like
little
saying?
by little.
There's still a long way to go. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And a lot can happen on the waves. The far seas are unexplored territory for a reason.
I'd imagine so. The seasons and the weather can change the sea completely.
Oh. Do I sense a budding interest in the sea?
Think you're feeling less apathetic about it now?
I wouldn't say that. I was just reminded of something someone once said to me.
That
crying out
Rokuro,
loud.
always telling all of us except Eleanor to work harder. Doesn't he realize that I'm a delicate maiden too?
Shut up,
This is
Magalu.
workplace discrimination. I should put him on a witch trial and burn him at the stake.
I don't think that's how witch trials work.
What's wrong, Eleanor? You look like you've got something on your mind.
I'm just trying to figure out what Rokuro was thinking. When I had Lord Shigure at the end of my spear, Rokuro threw his dagger right at my head. I thought I was dead for sure. I feel like I saw who he truly was, and it frightens me. But he and Lord Shigure are always trying to kill each other. I can't understand why he did what he did.
It might have something to do with his Bushido code.
What's Bushido? Is that like a sword fighter's code?
It's a way of thinking. Be loyal to your lord. Respect your parents. Protect the weak. And act
Respect
with
your parents.
honor.
That's
You're saying that
particularly
he was following
specific.
this Bushido code, and he was protecting me because I was weak?
He might have turned into a demon, but his memories and personality are still intact. I doubt his moral values have disappeared either.
Do you really think he believes in that Bushido stuff? Carving through his enemies with a cruel and unsparing sword! Slash! Pow! Shazam! That's the true nature of a Rangetsu man. I heard that when Velvet first met him, he immediately attacked her without any provocation. I'm sure you haven't already forgotten how he turned his swords on the kid in that fight against Kurogane.
I wouldn't read too much into what Magilu's saying. Rokuro lives for his sword, and that's just who he is.
But I don't think he's all that bad.
I thought you were the one who called him frightening.
I know
True.
I said he can be a scary person, but how do I put it? I do feel there's more to him than just wanting to cut people up. It's like he's more sensitive to other people's emotions than he might seem to be at first glance. A sword fighter has to sense his opponents on some level, right?
For a crazed demon, he's actually a nice guy. Is that it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's not like I know him well enough to claim any deep personal insight or anything.
You brought it up.
What? Why are you so upset? Also, I'm stealing this garlic.
Take a look at this.
Look at these losers.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Ooh, chunky potato salad.
Scout.
Get back out there. Chamballoon 2. Which one was Chamballoon? Now where you break
I'm
the
ready for
balloons?
this. Come! Who's next? We're on top! Alright! Stay! We're on top! This
Not
fight
very
is
fast.
over!
I did earn a decent chunk of Tails coins, though.
I'm ready for this. Come! I did it! We're on top!
Oh, if only that didn't send me the other way. No, why are you going that way? Dang it.
This fight is over! I'm ready for this. Come! I did it! Here! Tip-tap!
Hey, now that's what I was
fight is
aiming
over.
to do. And that's way more Tails coins. Nice. Void Norman suit. Page 2.
I'm ready for this.
Toaster pastry.
Come! I did it! Here! Who's next? They? Pierce! Who's next? They? Not Pierce! Alright! They? Not Pierce! They?
Oh, that was
This
not
fight is over.
particularly effective.
I'm ready for this. Come! Who's next? I did they? Come! Over Pierce!
I missed one.
Who's next?
It's bad.
Come! I did it! Pierce! Not yet! Come! Not yet! Pierce!
It's bad. It's bad.
This fight is over!
It went bad.
I'm ready for this. Come! Not yet! Pierce! They? I did Pierce! I did it! They? Not Pierce! Alright! They?
Oh, hey, I think I made
This
it before
fight is
par.
over.
Nice. Nice. Water Norman suit. How to have a lot of Tails coins now. I sure do. Well, not that many. Look how expensive some of this stuff is. Gee. Let's just take, like, some of the cheap stuff. Single flare plug set. What is that? What does that mean? I don't understand. Oh yeah, single flare plug set. Hollow piercing that makes quite a statement. Oh, I see. I see. We got elf ears. Nice. A hat? What kind of hat? Oh, a white hat. Hold on, let's switch her to the single flare plug, because that is even more rebellious than the other one. Yes. Yes. Elfiers. They're a little too like horizontal. They're not pointing up very well.
A bit ago, a manacled body got caught in my nets.
Manacled?
Manacled?
A prisoner?
You too?
I kind of thought that said
Yesterday, my
mangled at
nets
first.
pulled up an arm. Manacles, even a brand on that one. I really can't take this anymore. I'm losing my appetite,
well,
and it's bad for my
apparently it was
heart.
also
You said
mangled.
it. Judging by the tides, they would have to have come from that prison island. Is it really just a prison?
You think it's
A bit
strange,
grim.
too? I've suspected something about that place for a while now. They say the whole island is a prison, but if you ask me, I bet it's just an execution ground.
Or it's for experimenting on demons.
Experimenting? What do you mean?
Testing the demons' capabilities. That's why they need prisoners. Food for the monsters.
Not a bad theory.
That's
Just
what I thought.
kidding. There's no way the Abbey would do something that horrible, right?
Certainly.
You sure think of some crazy ideas.
Yeah, there's.
I bet all of this is the work of some vicious pirate gang.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
guy.
something like that.
He's pretty sharp.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen any patrol ships around there recently. Used to be they'd chase you off if you got too close.
You know, you're right. If there are pirates about, it'll mean trouble unless the Abbey tightens up their patrols.
The best we can do is keep a wide berth of it for now. We wouldn't want pirates and demons
Man.
sneaking up on us.
These
I
guys,
think we'd notice if pirates or demons
these
were
guys are
around.
like the
No way they'd
world
catch us
building duo.
unawares.
I can't tell if
Look
he's
at these
sharp
exposition
or dull
clowns.
as a brick.
That was an incredible amount of information that those two idiots just discussed. Thanks, guys.
That's an interesting bridge.
This bridge has a bit of history to
That,
it.
I mean, this
Port
or on the
Renede
bridge.
was originally built here on this inlet. The water's deep enough for ships, but as you can see, it's a bit too narrow for a port. Large ships couldn't come close without a top-rate crew. So Port Renede was used almost exclusively by smaller ships.
What about the Von Eltia?
We're the best of the best. We came and went as we pleased.
So your point is you wanted to brag.
Hey, let me finish. The people wanted their town to grow, so they built an outer harbor for large ships, and this bridge to connect to it.
Uh-huh. So that's why the port and the town are separate.
But there's more. We secretly helped provide
wait,
the funds and
there's more.
resources for them to build it.
So you are bragging.
And did this bridge bring
Yes.
prosperity to Port
Very
Renede?
bragging.
No.
No.
The Abbey began regulating shipping and travel right about the time the town finished building the outer port.
What a bunch of
If only
bastards.
the seas had remained free, Port Renede would have developed into a center for commerce and trade.
I suppose things don't always go as planned.
Then again,
Not when it's being
even
controlled
if
by
Port Renede became a
the
bustling
Abbey.
port, we still would have no trouble slipping in or out.
I'm not biting this time.
I'm stealing your potato and running. See you later. What's this? Ah, I was kind of hoping for another foodstuff. We just kept collecting things that could be made into a whole ass meal. Garlic and potatoes. I mean, that's close enough in my book. Meat is a meat.
When I was in Port Zexen, I heard
Hold
that
on,
a
we got
swarm
another
of demons
exposition
attacked the
bot.
palace and killed the High Priest.
No way! Isn't the palace the most heavily guarded place in the world? How did the Exorcist let that happen?
They suck.
Bad news really does travel fast.
They say that the demons were disguised as humans, but were actually enormous monsters, twice the size of any man. They
Sure.
had razor-sharp horns and 3 burning eyes.
Absolutely.
They could take over your mind just by glaring at you.
True.
If
Don't
the
even need to
demons
glare.
were that terrible, no wonder the Exorcist couldn't deal with them.
Yeah, they're not good
Some
enough.
rumors say they escaped. Some say a legate took them down in a climactic battle. But no one knows the truth.
Truth is, we live under your
We should
bed.
be ready to run in case they show up.
Is the world falling apart? Will the bad times return again?
A horned giant with 3 eyes,
The
huh?
bad times.
Velvet, you're one scary lady.
They said swarm, so they were talking about you, too.
It's true. Thanks for the bottle.
I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just not possible.
But the High Priest hasn't been seen since then. How do you explain that? I heard some people from the capital say that he might have been attacked by demons.
The Abbey's trying to cover it up, but the truth is getting out.
Right.
The security at the palace is better than anywhere else. Demons breaking in? Inconceivable.
But what if a whole horde
See
assailed the
Cat's
castle?
chest over there.
The exorcists guarding the palace are elite. The best of the best. Horde or not, they couldn't have gotten in.
But what if they were some sort of giant demons? No matter how
A
elite the
horde
guards
of
may be,
giant
they'd have trouble against something like that.
If giant demons appeared in the capital, there'd be an uproar.
Also collateral
I understand
damage.
your concerns, but please remain calm and trust us. Panic and confusion
that was-
is just what the demons want. They'll use it to slip into this very town.
Well, we know that, but still.
It looks like rumors from the capital are spreading.
The more chaos there is here, the easier it'll be for us to move around.
Finally, we're diminishing our cat souls. Hey, it's Shiba Inu tail.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
We're looking for Salatoma flowers.
Well now, that's an order I don't get every day. It's not for the Corsair's Scourge, by any chance.
The very same. Some of our crew developed fever 3 days
Oh,
ago.
no.
I want to take care of it as quickly as possible.
Understandable, but unfortunately, I'm out of stock right now.
How can you be out of stock? The flower's in season, isn't it?
It is, but not too long ago, a demon appeared in Warg Forest, where we harvested. And now the Abbey won't let anyone inside.
Well, guess we
Wait,
know where
what?
we're going.
Why haven't they exterminated the demon?
Because they
From what
suck.
little I've heard, they've had trouble tracking the thing. 100 people go in, maybe only one will actually come across the beast.
If it's so rare, then what's the danger?
Because nobody who's encountered it has come back alive.
First the Corsair's Scourge, then no medicine, the Abbey, and a mysterious demon. Never a dull moment with the Reaper's Curse, eh?
I could
Sure,
try to order
Reaper's
some from other
Curse.
towns, but if you're already on day 3, it might not make it in time.
But if we go to the Warg Forest, the Salatoma will be in bloom, correct?
Right, but the demon...
We're
Don't
going
care.
to the forest.
Care about no chumps.
Dad, I can't take it anymore. I can't deal with life in this village.
Village
There you
sucks.
go, with the whining again.
Those two, they seem to be rather upset.
Best stay out of it. They're going at it hammer and tongs. The phrase is hammer and tongs.
Is that a
I'm not
phrase?
whining.
I've never heard
It's
it.
been 10 years, and the village is no better off than when we started. Every year it gets colder, and every year our harvest gets worse. And the risk of demon blight hasn't gone away.
Your point? Compared to other regions, Westgand has fewer cases of demon blight. Other areas are suffering worse from the cold and the demons. I'd say we're better off here than anywhere else.
You're saying we're lucky that all we have to worry about is cultivating this inhospitable land?
Don't be so
Yes?
impatient. We'll see results. Westgand has incredible potential. If we keep working this land, eventually it will become a prosperous place. Maybe not
Oh.
now, but in 100 years or
Sounds a
1,000,
little like the sunk
our
cost
descendants will
fallacy.
have joy and plenty.
Sorry,
That's enough for
hundreds
me.
There
or
you go
thousands
again.
of years?
Who cares about ancestors? I'm talking about...
Good man, your words have moved me. As an
Bro knows
exorcist,
what's up.
I promise to work my hardest to end the demon blight and help people like you find security.
Oh.
Shut up, Eleanor.
Thank you for your kind words, young exorcist. Then I have a request. How about you start helping by marrying this fool son of mine?
What?
No.
Ever since his lover gave him the slip, he's been whining like this nonstop.
I'm very sorry, but that wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
Well, good luck. Horny waistcoat. So, need any third son and rising star of the character card family. Allow me to test your talent for the game. I don't want to. I don't care about your character cards.
The demon of Warg Forest? Yeah, I heard about it. It's been the talk of the town round here lately. My guess is it's some kind of invisible demon.
Ooh, invisible
Scary,
demon.
right?
An invisible demon?
A bunch of exorcists got together to hunt the demon, but they couldn't find it. If it's not invisible, then maybe it's so fast they couldn't see it, or too small for them to notice.
What kind of watch are they keeping on the forest now?
Shouldn't you know? You're an exorcist too, right?
Yes,
from somewhere else.
but my duties take me from place to place, and I don't know the details of the demon hunts in this area.
Yeah, see?
I see. I don't really know the details myself either, but I hear the exorcists are patrolling in shifts.
Interesting. It sounds like they still might not have a good lead on what this demon is.
Please hurry. Find that demon and get rid of it. We won't feel safe until it's gone.
You have my word. We'll do everything we can.
We're here to find Salitoma. Sorry, but we don't have time to go demon hunting.
I know.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll run into it. Alright, this is a big old field. It's not really a field, but a series of islands. What we got going on here? Still can't jump. The old badger buddy. Quickly press right to cancel. Man. Hold right stick and press LB to give the order to go all out.
Hit it with all you have!
Okay.
Let's get started. Come!
Blades of wind, slice them!
Crimson Summit, Flippy!
No escape!
Maelstrom! Crimson Summit, Flippy! How did this happen?
Ow.
Come!
Freaking paralysis.
Spell Absorber! Easy peasy!
Crusher, no escape!
Here, come step on this mine for me. Or I'll just be paralyzed for a while. Oh no, I guess I could. Oh no, I don't have enough of a resource. Stupid paralysis.
Let's go! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust!
Here it comes! Nugget!
Oh. Come back.
I'm not a fan of long, scary things.
Everyone ready to play?
Several.
Too slow! No escape! How's that? Fast enough!
Here it comes! Here it comes! Dark and light!
Let's go! You're wide open!
Here it comes!
It looks like no one is injured.
Hey, Venus Satchel is done. Oh, my boots are done. When did that happen? Loric bag it is. Oh. Man, I've been wasting some time here. Oh, well, you've mastered literally all of them. Same here. Oh, you have ribbons. Cute. Oh. Why is that so expensive? Good grief. All right, well, that's slightly better.
Guess it's time to fight! Here it comes! Here it comes!
No escape! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust!
Burning moon! Here it comes! No escape! Burning moon! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending!
Giant chocolate bar.
I'm unbeatable! Burning moon! Here it comes! We won, right? Right?
Yeah, we won. What's it?
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work.
Eat it! No escape! No escape!
Okay.
We won, right? Right?
Leave me alone.
Hey, Laphicet, what's the Reaper's Curse Magilu was talking about?
Finally bringing that up, eh?
Supposedly, Aizen's presence has the power to bring misfortune to the people around
Supposedly.
him.
Is that some
Or he's
sort of
just
special
really
Moloch
negative.
power or something?
It's worse than mere misfortune.
Is
At
it?
Vortigern, there was a sudden mass outbreak of demon blight, and many of his fellow crew died on his watch.
I
Things
find
that
that a
can
little
just
hard
happen.
to believe, honestly.
The Reaper's curse is all too real.
Shut up, Bienfu.
It was the Reaper's curse that tore me from you and got me captured by Miss Magilu.
Oh, is that so?
I missed you so much. The hazy, halcyon days when I would blow on your cheeks to make your tears dry up.
You're so
Hey,
weird,
that's not-
Bienfu.
It must be destiny that we've been reunited. How I wish I could return to your side once more.
Do what you want. I don't care.
Really?
I won't stop you. Maybe she wants a Moloch who freely divulges a young girl's secrets.
I'm fine, thank you very much. I've already got Laphicet to look after as it is.
Yep, there you go,
No
loser.
fair. Is he the one who blows on your tears now when you cry?
He most certainly does not. And as of right now, you're a stranger to me.
There is not enough misery in the world to satisfy my desire for Bienfu to be
What?
sad.
Just so we're clear, Laphicet will do no blowing on any cheeks.
Of course not. I mean, not that it ever happened in the first place anyway. Just forget it.
Yet another victim of the Reaper's curse!
Every bit of misery that Bienfu experiences is a positive experience for me.
Move it or die. No escape. Pressure. Beat it. How's that? Pummel. Wide open. Blades of wind. Slice them. Air thrust. No escape. Let's go.
What about this one?
That's a chocolate bar.
Everyone ready to play?
No escape. You're wide open. No escape. Let's go. Eat it. Tremble. Blast them.
Another victory.
Yay, more mastery. Floric Pendant it is. Shock Lord. paralysis, you bastard. Okay, now I can't do anything for like 60 seconds.
Slice them.
My favorite.
I'll help you. Paint the town red.
Just unbelievably irritating.
Who's next? Here it comes. I'll help you. Here. Do you stigma? Do you stigma? Here. Fire. That's burning down.
Whew. I thought we were done for.
Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, looks like there's a
Eleanor,
fancy encounter over
are
there.
you feeling all right?
Yes. Keep talking.
For now, at least.
I'm glad for that. But please remember, the Reaper's curse is no joke.
It's
Is
not a
Iceland's curse even
thing.
real? I'm having trouble believing in it.
It's not.
You never know. Talk like that might give you a stomachache, or a blister, or a bug might fly into your mouth.
A bug?
Oh no, that's the worst thing.
Just to scare Madame Eleanor. Like when you said that 4 Navy warships tried to detain the Von Eltia and disappeared without a trace? Or that Eisen made a stopover on an island and the men there caught demon blight? Or that a man bumped into his shoulder and started laughing and died from suffocation?
Please stop. That's even more frightening.
That's a pack of lies. It was 7 warships. Everyone on the island, not just men, caught demon blight. And the guy who bumped into me died from hiccups.
Hold me.
But as far as the Corsair's Scourge goes, you don't need to worry. Just drink the Solitoma juice and you'll be fine.
Assuming they're in bloom.
And we find them.
There is that.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, the expedition's back.
Take a look at this.
Hey, a level. And all you brought back was
I
mayonnaise.
knew this would be big.
Big
What
of
a
treasure.
treasure!
Portrait of the 3 Guardians. Work of stained glass, art obtained on Kanono Island, also known as the Island of 3 Seasons. The glass emits a subtle, soothing light. Skill slot expansion. What the heck does that mean?
Scout ship setting sail.
Wow, that's a lot of skills. Experience earned up, food amount up, victory rate up. 2 skill limit. 2 skills may be triggered at once. Oh, nice. Oh, missing a special still from the X Sphere C. And Azra C as well. Okay. See, murderous butterfly? Fairy? Bring it on.
I don't think we have a chance. Now, rise, arise, ascend,
Chocolate.
angel.
Good hit. Alright, now we've got rid of all the ads. Why am I always getting paralyzed?
You're wide open! No escape! Tremble! Flash step! No escape! Up! No escape!
Flop about some paralysis a little bit. Yep.
Crusher! Let's go! How's that? Good. Crusher!
There we
Let's go!
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting order! Pierce!
Let's go!
Attack!
Let's go!
Man, the magic is just so much flashier. Oh, you wandered off. Then the all of the melee attacks.
Let's go!
I was guarding. How did that just do nothing? What's the point of you guard?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Oh, that's way higher damage.
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
Wow, that's a lot of equipment skill mastery. Wow. That was good. Calcite, I guess, first. Void Ring is done. Slow Ward. There's another ring done. The rings take forever. Especially now that we're on the wards. The wards take even longer. Okay, cute shoes. Wait, what am I looking at? What keeps popping up that I can check? Oh, there we go. It's hidden. You know what? I should actually probably go through and use all of my herbs. Max HP, increases attack, defense, art attack, art defense, focus, bring SG generation, and art. Effect rates also fully restores HP. I don't really care about the whole fully restores it. Okay, so this is max hit points. I mean, Laphicet's kind of the obvious choice. This is trashy low hit points. Attack. Wow, your attack is terrible. Wow, Eleanor has the highest attack by, like, a lot. How did that happen? I mean, might as well lean into it. Use defense. Why is your defense so terrible? Use art attack. I mean, obviously to Magilu. Art defense. Shore up for garbage defense. Focus. I guess we would want to go to the lower. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Better than where it was, no matter what. Not new. Which direction am I trying to go? There are a lot of places. What is this?
This
Okay.
must be the Warg Forest.
This is the
We
Warg
need to be
Forest.
careful. There may well be exorcists around.
What kind of barricade is that?
This is a dual-layered barrier. It's the Abbey's new invention.
So it's two barriers working in tandem then.
That sure sounds like a hell of a lot of trouble just to stop people from coming in.
It really does.
Does it? Which, the Abbey's dual-layered barriers are not easily dispelled, but can be operated using switches. To activate barriers of the same element. If a barrier is in your way, find a switch of the proper element and flip it in order to continue. Straightforward. Ah, I see. It has become clear to me. Stop flipping your stupid coin.
Tails again, huh? That Reaper's curse of yours is consistent, if nothing else.
The curse even affects coin flips?
Seems that way.
You could just say that success is tails.
And can, at times, even synchronize with their wavelengths.
And in your case, it's that coin?
Yeah. That's why it always comes up tails.
Tails, the sign of success.
You must forgive my skepticism.
Whether you choose to believe it or not is really up to you.
It might be worth noting that coin is also Eisen's vessel.
So is that wavelength business the reason why Laphicet always has that compass around him?
No,
That's
he just
part
likes
of it,
compasses.
But in another sense, it's a kind of proof of his manhood.
Proof of his manhood?
Huh?
Must polish you so you don't rust.
He just likes compasses, guys.
That doesn't make any sense.
For a praetor, you really don't know that much about the world, do you?
Ugh.
He can just like the compass.
Curse. The Abbey needs to know about this. I'll have to investigate further. A coin that always comes up tails. Can a Moloch's influence extend so far?
I see you're a woman of deep skepticism.
I know it's hard to believe, but Eisen's coin really does only come up tails.
Wait a minute. Are you using some sort of trick on it, Magilu?
Oh!
Nope.
Your gaze falls on me, then?
Well, I am a woman of deep skepticism.
And one who holds grudges, too, apparently. But no, I don't have anything to do with it. In fact, I tried a little spell to make it come up heads, and it wouldn't take hold.
The coin's not gimmicked. There's no trick. See for yourself if you like.
This is the Demon Lord Daus.
Good
Yeah,
eye.
sure.
It's from Carl.
It's from Carlin. I've never seen an authentic specimen.
Oh,
It's
apparently she's a
incredibly
history
ancient,
buff.
and yet it looks freshly minted.
There's a reason for that. Gold is normally soft, but they found a way to hard.
I know! They cover the surface of a softer
They
metal
found
with a
the-
heat
oh, they
reactor
covered the
shaped memory
surface.
alloy. That's what makes it hard to scratch.
Right.
Really taking
It's
the
a
wind out of
technique
his
no one
sail.
alive can duplicate, and it makes any trickery impossible. I might just have to believe in this curse of yours after all.
I thought you said they had made the surface itself harder, not covered it with something else.
I think you're mistaken.
No, I swear you said...
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
Okay.
Shape memory alloy. That's how they did it.
Don't get careless! Here! No escape! Too slow! Here!
No
escape!
No escape!
I'll help you! Maelstrom!
No escape! No escape!
Crimson Servant! Flippy! Maelstrom! I did it! Water Mine! Crimson Servant! Flippy!
Stop using water mine, Maggie Lou.
Crimson Servant!
It's useless.
Are you hurt? Can you stand?
Yeah.
Space Invader.
Looks like you want to die.
Here it comes!
No escape!
Here it comes! Just a minute! Turning down! Here it comes!
Wide open! That's all.
Just a minute! Turning down!
beat down.
That's all, huh?
No, you paralyzed. Why is it always paralysis?
You're wide open! You're wide open!
Crimson Servant, Whippy!
You're wide open!
Crimson Servant,
A lot easier to overcome the paralysis from range.
Crimson Servant, Here it comes!
You're wide open! You're wide open!
Here it comes!
That was tougher than I would have liked.
As long as we take the initiative, I do feel like those dangerous encounters are actually kind of easier. At least easier for the rewards you end up with. It seems like everybody involved is easier to stun, which, as long as I'm the one doing the stunning, is hugely beneficial.
Right then, let's finish this! Here it comes!
Too slow!
Now,
Spinning moon!
How's that?
Spinning moon! Here it comes!
Wind blast! Yeah, no escape!
Spinning moon!
This is the Reaper's
Here it
power!
comes!
How's that? How's that? You're wide open!
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
you know what? I want to move. Oh, anyways, there. I want to switch these. Skewering spear. Do we have anything else that's not in the list? Rushing drop, treble spike, burning moon. Whirling top, yep. Vanguard. You really have to use these a lot. Look, this is 1.5 stars, and it's been used 300 times. Really taking its sweet time. Oh, that was...
Right then, let's finish this!
You asshole. Already, immediately paralyzed.
Here's upon my fiery mirror!
Alone.
That's all, huh? Let's go!
Mail's for my life.
Nothing can stop
Like
these
mail.
fists.
Thank you for the bronze scrap. We definitely need that.
So what does this Solitoma flower look like
We
exactly?
have to stop so
In a word,
often.
ugly. The flower itself is purple with leaves and stem of maroon.
I mean, it's not that
An
bad.
ugly flower. All right, I'll keep an eye out.
Seems okay.
By the way, do you know what Solitoma means in the language of flowers?
Means you suck.
Deceitful coexistence?
What's with that? Even its symbolism is awful.
Deceitful coexistence.
I won't deny that.
The perfect flower for us.
What's wrong, Luffy said?
Magilu is right, isn't she?
A little bit.
Could be. Eleanor is from the Abbey. I'm not sure that someone like that would ever genuinely want to make friends with us.
That's what I thought.
But it's not all quarrels between us. There's commonalities, I guess you could call it. We share common ground.
Oh boy, you gotta be careful. That's...
Coexistence doesn't
Shut the
trouble
hell
me
up,
at all.
Bien-Phu.
I'll always be here for you, Madam Eleanor.
Bien-Phu,
You and I
go
shared an
die
eternal vow
in a
that binds
fire.
us together.
Allow me to
All I did was
bury
make a
you in a
pact to
hole
tether you.
forever.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about it in a way that could create the wrong impression.
Madam Eleanor, you're so cold.
Try your eyes, Bien-Phu. You still have me, don't you?
I hate him.
Oh, Miss Mogulu, you're the only one for me, honest.
Good. Now think hard on my kindness and do as you're told.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just have to hang in there until I find a new love.
Kill him.
Laphicet, think about deceitful coexistence this way.
Demon, exorcist, Moloch, pirate, witch. We're never going to be a single cohesive unit. But each of us understands where the others are coming from in a way that's very real.
So it's not really a deception.
Yeah, not really.
Not really
I think
much
selfish
deceiving going
coexistence
on.
Might make the better
That's
fit.
better. Except for Eleanor.
Maybe
She
so.
is currently deceiving the party. Aha. Yup. There it is. Fortunately, it doesn't fit the flower. Even remotely, in fact. I feel like if I switch this now, I'm probably going to miss out on the ability to loot something here in a minute. But we're here, so we probably have to. Oh, nope, that was absolutely necessary. Hello.
I'm ready for this.
Gaze upon my fiery arrow.
Nice. That's some good damage. Oh, my bad. The fact that I can just freely use that attack
Was angry at it.
really lets me just
read
tear
a
it up in
guardian's
those
heart.
dangerous fights. 'Cause
Yeah,
I just keep
sort of.
stunning to get my point, my spirit gauge back. Very effective.
Always be on guard.
Let's go! Here it comes! That's the hammer! Here on top!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect
Those are big
mayhem!
ones. There you go.
Let's go!
Crimson Servant,
Ah, of course I'm paralyzed. Because it's always paralysis.
That wasn't worth the effort.
Hey, an art learned.
Those purple leaves belong to a salatoma. Be on the lookout for the ugly flowers.
Ugly purple flowers. Got it.
No flowers. Only leaves.
Everyone ready to play?
What? How? I get hit a single time, and I'm always paralyzed.
Not good.
Easy peasy. Spirit release. You wronged me. Here's your justice. Binding order. Crimson Servant. Maelstrom.
I had no problems here.
Let's get started. You're
wide open! You're wide open! That's all.
Tear him up.
You're wide open! Blades of wind! How's that?
Why is she so good at stunning? Boink. Every time. That first swing and suddenly they're stunned. Oh, that's the dire foe. Yup. There's that disgusting cretin. Owie. And help.
Not good.
How did this happen?
What? What? He paralyzed me. How did that happen?
No left! Blades of wind! Air thrust! Illusory veil! Let's go!
Gaze upon my guttering ears! Walls of Auburn! Dino Prey! Crimson Servant! No escape! Maelstrom! Crimson Servant!
Nice.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Was it? It was actually kind of easy. Whoa, that was a lot of grade. Holy crap. That was so many mastered. Good grief. Calcite to boots. Oh, you're good on all of the boots. Caloric. You are done with Floric. Oh, what was that one? Thorny waistcoat. You need some Floric shoes. Next up. Silky Touch. Wait, actually there's a far lower level one. Take the Calcite. Floric earrings. Boots. Cute shoes, command shoes, both. Okay. Aphrodite sash. 2 Floric belt. Still no talisman to replace with you. Alright. Hey. Expeditions back.
Take a look at this.
Losers. Hey, pirate flag.
Scout ship setting.
Get on out Oh, I don't know if I want to go that way, because there's no coming back. Whatever. We'll just hope that it's the right way. Oh. There's a fancy fight over here. Yeah, give me all your souls. Building up, almost to 200 again.
Right then, let's finish this!
Blades of
Take the heavens! Here! Rolling serpent! Here it comes! Take the heavens!
You're wide open! You want some next?
Here it comes! Take the heavens! Here! Here it comes! Take the heavens!
That's so effective!
Here it comes! Take the heavens!
You're wide open!
Oh, Pierce! Take the heavens! Pierce! Rolling serpent! Here it comes!
Serpent. That sounds like a new one. Why is one like on fire? You good, bro? So he literally might be on fire. And I'm paralyzed. Never fails. One single hit and I'm paralyzed. Go the whole fight without getting hit. First time.
Let's go! You're wide open! Dead yet?
Crimson Servant, Flame Beast! Now, rise!
That's excessive.
Arise! Ascending!
That was an unnecessary amount
Gaze upon my
of damage. Okay.
Wow, all sorts of things popped out. Yep, it's a whimsical wonderland over here.
We got another thing mastered real quick. Thorny waistcoat. Flork it is. Doink. See a bottle, nice. Wait, this needs... I can't get in here. I didn't see one in this area. Is it in a different area? Do they all share the same thing? We wanted to go to water. Well, it looks like it might, actually. What kind of annoyance is this going to cause me to get that?
Guess it's time to fight.
Ow.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
A lot of damage.
Who wants some next? No escape! You're wide open! You're wide open!
Perfect kind of moves them around. Starts nipping attacks if don't move them far enough, though.
This fight is over.
Kind of annoying. So many equipment items that are just shoveling my way. Oh, hello.
Don't get careless!
Pummel! Dead yet? Windlands! Eat it! You're wide open! Too slow! You're wide open!
Of course, one hit and a paralyzed. That's just how this goes.
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Finding order! It's gonna get ya! I need to be careful not to misuse my...
Okay, there's the 200 souls again. Okay, can we get back to that fight? Leave me alone. Looks like yes. We got some weird plant jerk. Headbanging plant jerk. And a variety of souls. Come here, you.
I don't think we have a chance! Here! Eat it! Crimson Servant, Lightning! Maelstrom!
That feels like a lot of health.
Better watch your step! Maelstrom!
Hey, come back here.
Guys like the guile! Crimson Servant, Flippy! Crimson Servant, Flippy! Maelstrom!
So long to regenerate.
Crimson Servant, Flippy!
Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Let's go! Too slow!
Here! Whirling Serpent! Dark and light! Crimson!
No, I don't need to escape. Pop that up.
Maelstrom! Gaze upon my Crimson Servant!
Wait. Okay.
How could I be so weak?
I'm sorry. What?
Hope this works!
What the heck was that about?
Crimson Servant,
Somebody want to throw a heal my way?
Crimson Servant, Here! Crawling Serpent! Here it comes! Here!
Let's go! No escape!
Here it comes!
No escape!
Nobody's gonna toss a heal my way, huh?
Crushing weight! Stay! Burning mound! Here it comes!
Hey.
Let's go! No escape!
Long gangly arms.
Let's go! Let's go!
Ow.
Crimson Servant, Flippy!
Ow. Ow.
Crimson Servant, Flippy!
There's the heal I wanted.
Maelstrom! Here! Burning mound! Here it comes!
Let's go!
Here! Here it comes!
Let's go!
Here it comes! Here!
Got it.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Last sight of reversal. Random skill that enhances abilities when HP drops below a certain level. Alright, well, wrap that guy up. Oh, thanks for the life bottle that I had to use. Problem solved. Okay, so what's this way? Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah, so we don't want to go the other way. This is the correct way. Hey, cat's box. Was it? Only fluid. Open her up. Oh boy.
Don't get careless.
Wow. Cool. That's what we don't want to happen when we open up.
No escape!
Fight.
Wide open! That's up! Wide open! Wide open!
Burning mound! That's the heavens! Burning mound!
You're wide open!
Here it comes! That's the heavens! Take it! Alright!
You're wide open!
That's the heavens!
Guys like beguile!
Burning mound!
Who wants some next?
Here it comes!
Hold up! You're wide open! You're wide open!
Here it comes! That's the heavens! Here! Burning mound! Tip-tap! Here it comes! Here!
You're wide open!
No! That's the heavens!
That's all, huh?
Burning mound! Tip-tap! Here it comes! I'll help you!
Ow. How am I paralyzed? I hate you.
Where in the world do you hide all of that paper?
Here. And here.
He's taking it all off.
Ah.
You there! What do you think you're doing here?
Hello.
We could ask the same of you.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem!
Wow. Why were they so weak?
Is something going on back there? They didn't look like they were demon hunting.
They didn't feel like they were strong enough to demon hunt. Oh, Compass is freaking out.
Are you making that move?
No,
That's not how
it just did
compasses
it by
work.
itself.
He's in sync with his compass, just like Eisen and his coin.
Eisen, you're an Earth Moloch, right? Do you sense anything around here?
No, I don't. It seems Laphicet's senses are sharper than mine.
It stopped, but something still feels wrong.
Like what?
Also, where are you stashing that
It kind
compass?
of feels like when we got sealed inside that Earth pulse.
So a force similar to Inominat's power? I'm starting to think this may be no ordinary demon we're dealing with here.
I know it's just the symbol for they have a conversation topic that we haven't covered yet. But looking at those two lying on the ground seemingly dead with their little smiley face pointers on them, amusing. They might be dead. They're pretty happy about it. Look how content they are. They love it. There's so many of these.
Time to dish out spankings.
Paralyzed as friggin' always.
Gaze upon my fire flow there. Dark and moon. Blade pierce through.
No escape! Skies like beguile! Illusory veil! You're wide open! This is the Reaper's power! Blades of wind, slice them!
Here! Not yet! Blade pierce through. Walls of armor. Rock sword.
I should replace
you wanna
Rock Sword.
live, get
It's
out of
never
my
the
way.
thing that I want. It's never doing me any good. I guess I could just bring Ice Edge. Why not?
I challenge you.
No escape.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Forward surface. Here it comes. That's the heavens. Here.
Blades of wind. Slice them.
Crimson serpent.
You're wide open. Blades of wind. Slice them.
She does that occasionally.
Another victory.
She's done that a couple times. It was just as surprising the first time I heard her say it as well, though. I'm pretty sure that's Magalu. So, I mean, it's not that surprising. Magalu would just say, like, anything. I would like to not be stuck here, please. Alright, we're just gonna leave. Try to stay alive. I assume it was... I think it was Magalu. It's kind of hard to tell necessarily, but I'm pretty sure. I'm trying not to die. Thank you. Excuse me. Coming through. Thank you for the heal.
No escape. This is the Reaper's power.
Well, that about does it.
Leave me alone.
Guess it's time to fight.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of this forest that just causes me paralysis all the damn time.
Perfalmost victory!
Just always immediately paralyzed. I'm so tired of it.
Always be on guard. Now, rise.
And there it is. Flatten him with the chocolate. Perfect.
I did good, didn't I?
I learned a couple new arts for people there. Sandra sash. He's using sashes. Is it the belt? It is. Oh, we'll get to that. Yay, save point. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna abandon it because I don't want it saying there's another chest. Can't have that. There we go.
It looks like a dead end up ahead. Laphicet, do you feel anything here?
No.
I see flowers.
Not right now. Look! Purple flowers!
Yep, Solitoma.
Stupid
Is
things
the
we
demon
wanted.
the real reason the Abbey's closed off the forest?
Worry about it later. It's flower picking time.
It's flower
Agreed.
picking time.
What do you think, kiddo? I told you these things were hard on the eyes.
Your eyes are
I mean,
bugging out.
Who puts those colors together?
That
Yeah,
bad.
they're really nasty looking. But if they help the others,
They seem
that's good
okay.
enough for me.
I like the hey, giant beetle. Giant murder beetle.
This must be the demon we were warned about.
Are you all right?
I'm okay.
So much for this demon being hard to find. Is this the Reaper's curse yet again?
We're just getting started.
Why are we so attached to the Reaper's curse? Oh. Ow.
Another barrier! That barrier. Even my Praetor hearts can't break that. What's going on here? Why go to such lengths to keep this demon alive?
Either way, I don't think we're hauling home any flowers unless we beat up Mr.
I will say
Bugglesworth here.
this game is taking so
Right.
long to try to
Everyone,
get to
let's do
like
this.
the existential threats. It keeps implying there's more going on, but it's just taking so damn long to get there.
This thing is so cool. I want to be above. Spirit Release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fighting
I
order!
know that there's more going on somewhere. Can we please get there?
Crimson Servant! Liberty! Take the sky! I said! Atlas Split! Gaze upon Crimson Servant! Liberty! Toledo's Ray!
Hey, oh, ow, my head. Ow.
Crimson Servant! Liberty!
Blast them!
Here! Servant! Better watch your step! Here!
Eat it! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! You're wide open! Go! No escape!
Aye, aye.
Windlass! Blast them! Eat it! Eat it! Up!
Get out of here.
Gaze upon my power!
No left!
Toledo's Red! Crimson Servant! Liberty! Waterfire! Atlas Run! Take the sky! I say! This way!
Ow.
Like heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! First aid!
Thank you.
Shield Stigma!
Thank you.
Better watch out! Here! Crimson Servant! Here it comes!
There we go.
Spiral! Hail! Better watch your step! Open the tempest!
Oh, for Christ.
Take the heavens! Here! Healing circle! Whirling serpent! Stay! Burning mound! Water mine! Stay! Burning mound! Hit! Here it comes!
Ow.
Atlas split! Crimson Servant! War Beast! Gaze upon the fire! Take the skies! I say! Toledo's Ray! Hope this works! Atlas Crimson
Why is he so
Servant!
durable?
Blast them!
Take the skies! I said! Clear light! Liberate us! Intimidate team! Ready to cut the town red!
How's that? No escape!
Crimson Servant! War Beast!
Eat it! Eat it!
Crimson Servant! War Beast!
There we go. Stupid beetle. Oh, he's the regular beetle again. Somebody go step on him.
Phew! Insect collecting is a sweatier hobby than I thought.
Step on him. Try to break his bones. Well, his exoskeleton. You're just gonna keep him now?
Look! Can we keep him?
No.
No, hand it over. I'll dispose of it.
No.
Aww.
Eat a bug. Eat the bug.
The Abbey had some reason for protecting it. Maybe we should keep it alive for observation.
Since when did we want to do the things the Abbey does?
You want it, you feed it.
I will. I'll take care of him.
Great, now we have a stupid
Anyway,
pet.
now that we've got these flowers, Eleanor and my crew ought to be out of danger.
Hey, forgetting somebody?
Yeah, and Magalu too, I
It
guess.
looks like we've closed the door on this little episode. That insect demon was a bit of a surprise, but I still think this curse business is overblown.
Same.
I can count on one hand how many have survived more than 3 years at my side.
Hello, entire party here. How's it going?
If you're not careful, you might wind up as corpse number 50.
50?
We have killed way
That's
more
how
than
many
50
comrades
people on
I've
this
lost.
adventure, so, you know, it's probably fine.
I'm sorry.
Just saying, don't let your guard down.
Right.
Now that we've got what we need, we should get back to the ship.
Hey, equipment mastery. Yay, increased map movement speed. I love it. Yeah. Also expedition. Welcome back. Great victory. Potatoes and mayonnaise. The Norman Isles. To the Norman Isles.
Scout ship setting sail.
Swarmin' Norman. I believe it was both of yours. Oh, well, I guess we're out of bags. Bamboo stack. Bamboo stack. Boots. You have mastered all of the boots. Alright, off we go.
I wonder what they call this kind of bug.
You're way into that thing, aren't you?
Oh good, they added a way portal. 'Cause I was just about to say how annoying it is if they're gonna make me run the
Laffy
entire
said,
way back.
Can I ask you a bit of an awkward question? What kind of demon would you say Velvet is?
Well...
An angry one.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to find a vulnerability or anything. I'm only asking out of curiosity.
It's not that I doubt you, Eleanor. I just don't know much about her myself.
She is an
You've
enigma.
fought against her, haven't you? She consumes her enemies with her left hand and claims their power. She's a demon like absolutely no other. Plunk
I
just
feel
about
like
any demon down in
there
front
should
of her,
be
and
much
I bet she
more
could
of
devour it
this
in a
game
single gulp.
Yeah,
that
I'd say that's pretty much
involves
true. Sometimes
feeding
demons that she doesn't entirely
Velvet
devour
Hand.
turn human
Like,
again.
I can't believe there is no part of this game that's
You've
like,
seen
find
demons
new
turn
things
back
to
into
eat
humans?
and gain their
Is
powers.
it that big of a deal?
Because they really
Of
like to
course it
talk
is.
about how
Everyone knows that once you
she's a
catch
demon that
blight, that's it.
consumes
There's no turning
her
back.
enemies and takes their
Although,
power, and
I
we
did see
literally
it happen
don't
with
ever
the High
do
Priest
that.
Gideon. I wonder if there's some kind of connection.
They claim that's
Not
a
that it
thing we
matters if
do,
he
but we
turned
don't
back,
do that.
Demon or not, he's dead either way.
Whatever it is, it's of no concern to a pirate.
If I were you, I wouldn't
Like an
worry about what's
entire
normal.
mechanic
If
that
things
we
were
just
normal, we wouldn't have found each
abandoned.
other.
You have a point.
Sorry I couldn't help, Eleanor.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. But I need to keep digging until I find out more about the kind of demon Velvet is.
Oh, hey, chest.
Looks like you want to die.
Put it down!
No escape!
Put it down! Say, put it down! Say, put it down! How could this happen?
Ow, my face.
Hold up! Sky's light for death!
Here! Holy serpent!
Windland!
Oh,
No
there's a
escape!
serpent!
You're wide open!
Maelstrom! Did you see that? I beat it!
Hey, calcite spear is maxed. Really? Plus 30% attack when HP is 8% or lower? Thanks, I guess. I don't really plan to spend much time below 8% health.
bug. It looks pretty tough. Yeah, I've been around a long time, but I've never seen anything like
It's a bug.
It must be a new species.
It's probably not.
A new species is usually named after the person who discovered it. The
I love how we're just going to
rhinoceros beetle,
assume that it's definitely a
Rhinoceros
new
beetle?
bug that's never
Whoa,
been
now,
seen
that's a
before. Not
stag
like
beetle if I ever saw one.
No,
we just
those things may
aren't.
look like pincers,
What is it?
but they're
Entomologists?
actually horns.
Entomologists?
A three-horned beetle will cause quite a stir.
We're
in
not
the
bug
community.
scientists. How could
Hey,
we know?
I know pincers when I see them, and those were some mighty pincers. The Lofty said stag beetle. Has a better ring to it, right?
What part of that sounds better?
The whole thing. Stag beetles are the strongest, after all.
I can't let that go unchallenged. The rhinoceros is the king of beetledom.
Beetledom? More like beetle dumb.
Thanks,
That doesn't help your case at all.
Rokuro, Aizen. I feel a dangerous storm brewing.
This is so
The rhino
important.
is a one-trick pony with its horn, but a stag can cut its opponents in half. Its weapons can be used in any situation. The stag is a true swordsman.
That's petty trickery. The only beetle with the raw muscle to decide its own fate is the rhino.
But they only live for a year. The stag can survive through the winter.
They live hard and die young. Is the beauty of such a life lost on you?
Why is it
What's
that boys
going
get
on?
so excited when they talk about bugs?
Rhinoceros, stag, or butterfly. It's all no matter to me.
They all look like cockroaches.
They're totally different.
So, what will you name it? I think
How about we just call him
Rhino
Earl?
Stagros for now.
Excuse me, coming through. You know, that was only a little bit of a shortcut. That warp did not, like, take me out of here.
Salatoma flowers smell so sweet, like raspberries.
Let me smell. Oh, they smell tasty.
Do they really taste that bad?
They lure you in with their scent, but once that flower hits your tongue, its flavor transforms into something dreadful.
Dreadful like how?
The petals melt into a liquid thousands of times stronger than mint, and the leaves and stem taste richer than the richest beef tongue. The two flavors clash and fizz on your tongue, and your whole body is racked with choking pain.
What?
Seriously?
That seems excessive.
That's what Ifrit told me anyway.
It's actually true. That's exactly what it's like.
You've tasted it
That
before,
bad, huh?
haven't you? Is there any way around it?
You can squeeze it, boil it, mix it with honey, but nothing gets rid of the taste. Trying to mix it or sweeten it makes it even harder for some to swallow.
Have you taken yours?
No, I'll do it once I'm back on the ship with the pirates.
Wait, are you the type that puts off unpleasant tasks?
Not at all. I simply cannot be the first to drink it when others are still waiting for us to deliver their doses.
Sure, yeah.
You do know that you'll have to drink double the dose after you start displaying the symptoms, right?
Are you certain?
Quit being so stubborn. It'd be better if you just got it over with.
And you've taken your dose?
No, I don't need to. Having a tethered Moloch drink it is enough to absorb its effects.
Oh, is
But
that
to
so?
a Moloch, it tastes...
Yes, the cuter you are, the worse it tastes.
Oh, then
It's good
Bienfu
to
should
be
be
an
just
exorcist,
fine.
Eh, Eleanor?
Do I have to drink it?
Of course not. I'll suffer through my own dose of Salatoma.
Oh, poo. How dull. Whew.
Not a whole lot going on in this area. There are 2 skunks. That's the extent of what we've seen. That's it. Whole lot of running. For absolutely nothing. Oh, hey guys.
You think there's any chance that wanted Moloch would launch an attack here?
No.
His target's probably Loringen, but stay sharp just in case. He might try to
Although
break
maybe
open
it's
the
not
bug
us.
cage as a diversion.
Already
Wanted
done.
Moloch? Loringen?
First that demon
That
wrecks
spelling
hell
of
Elise, and then
Loringen
Eleanor
is
betrays us?
preposterous.
We're never gonna catch a break.
Quit whining. Cleaning up messes is our job.
You know what we should add to this word? A silent T. We all know how commonly T's are silent in English.
Looks like our Abbey buddies are up to something.
And the bug cage. That barrier, I assume?
If so, it won't be long before they find out we broke in.
Then we should make our exit while we can.
Debt, I guess that's no, yeah, the B is the B is the silent part of debt. Ah, we're really falling into Deb here. How will we ever pay off all of our Deb? I'm in your Deb. Hooray. Alright, let's go check this other area up here. Yeah, like the chests.
Looks like you want to die.
With his blind bros.
No escape!
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Learned a new thing. Frigid killer. I did not catch who learned that. Ah, Laphicet. Another move that will never be used. The Laphicet does not go into melee combat, nor should he. There are a lot of chests in this area. Oh, alright, sorry, bye. We're not going that way. Oh, that was almost bad. Okay, well, that's at least most of the chests. Let me go.
Right then, let's finish this! Running down! Here it comes! Running down! Here it comes! Running down!
Blades of
Running down! Here it comes!
How's that?
Running down! I did it!
Pummel!
Yes!
Windlass!
Running down! Here it comes! Not yet! Running down! Coiling serpent! Here it comes! Coiling serpent!
What about this one?
Oh, so much random garbage equipment in my inventory. I'm gonna have to do something about that. chests in here. There's one. There's a second one somewhere. I don't know where that last one is. Oh well, can't be that important. Oh, things are happening.
Hey, how goes
Hey.
it? Zavid! Easy there, bro.
Whoa.
I've got time to spar today. Got a date lined up.
That artifact you've got belongs to Ifried. Why do you have it?
Just picked it up off the ground somewhere.
Don't screw with me, tough guy. I have ways of making you talk.
Does it involve punching him repeatedly?
I wonder how much pain gets you to open up.
You're the one about to be tested.
It's not up to you how this goes. If I want to talk, we'll talk. And if I want to fight, we'll fight.
What are you?
Huh?
I'd play more, but I don't want to keep old Pointybeard waiting. We'll chat some more later, with our fists.
What was that?
Wait! Aizen! We need to get the flowers to everyone on the ship!
You can handle it!
But you're...
Also, he literally teleported. Where are you
Let's
gonna
head
run
back,
off to,
Laffy
dude?
said.
All right.
I don't know. Nothing about that made sense.
That thing Zavid was holding? What do you think that was?
An
From the
excellent
sound of
question.
It seemed to belong to Ifried. I've never seen any object or art quite like it. Maybe it's that relic Ifried brought back from a continent across the sea.
An art from another continent. Do you think Aizen will be alright?
That Moloch seemed to know what he was doing. I'd rather we just stayed out of his way, but...
First the throne, and now here. What is Zavid after, anyway?
He was probably just making up that date business. But still, old Pointybeard?
Just like Ifried. When I was talking with Benwick, he said Ifried had a pointy beard.
Good to see that his character
don't
trait is
say.
pointy beard.
Then I bet Zavid is that wanted Moloch the Abbey's looking for.
Yeah, he must be aware they're after him. And then he baited Aizen into following him, using something that belonged to Ifried.
And I'm pretty sure Aizen knew that, but he went after him all the same. Ugh, this can only go well, I'm sure.
Is Aizen in trouble?
It doesn't matter either way, if his Corsair scourge goes untreated. For now, let's get back to the ship.
Okay. Look at all this crap laying around. Taking it all. Yoink. Yoink. Alright, you should have quite a few turn-ins. Alright, here's your reward. Yeah! Oh, so much money! 5 code red hunts. In addition to overzealous spider. Dang. Okay, so we missed the corrupted orb. Arctic Plateau. Not defeated. Okay, so we missed this guy, the Barona Catacombs. Frenzied Wolf and the Burnak Plateau. What have we gotten about it? Allows aerial recovery in combat, grants a random skill increase in speed in which masters learned. Hey, Julio, how's it going? I almost feel like there are too many of those weird crystal things. I can't be bothered to look up what each one of them does. I'm just like, they just do things that are generally positive. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Doing about the same. Just a relaxing Sunday afternoon. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the port, aren't we? Let's go save them from their horrible disease or whatever, I guess. Hey, more potatoes. Oh. Wait. I see a conversation topic. Who is... Wait, the frog?
Look! A frog! It's unusual to see one this close to the sea.
In fact,
Hey, I
stacked
thought
frogs.
of a poem. Day at Port Renede. A frog jumps into the void. The sound of the sea.
Moggy-Loo? What was that?
Just a little
Terrible
poem that popped
is
into
what
my
it
head.
was.
My inspiration came from pondering the terror a frog would feel if it unwittingly leapt into the salty ocean. That's...
I don't get it at all.
I got another one! Skinny little frog, Moggy-Loo is on your side. Do not give up hope.
I'm presuming that those are in haiku
that one is
format.
about rooting for a frog? That's right. I once bet a fortune on a game of chance involving frogs. That was my inspiration for this one.
Well,
What do
good
you
for you.
think?
I don't believe
Poetic,
anything
isn't it?
Maggie Lou ever
I
says.
think you
I'm
have a gambling problem.
So,
assuming it's
did
all
this
lies.
skinny frog win? Nope. I lost my entire bet.
I don't
I
believe
think
you.
we can call that poetic justice.
What a weird exchange over some frogs. And how did nobody comment on the fact that the frogs were friggin' stacked? That's what somebody needed to comment on. Is that breadcrumbs? Mystery meat, my favorite.
We've brought back your solitomas. Drink up.
What's up, bro?
You've saved us!
We got you your garbage flowers.
But where's the first mate?
He wandered
He
off
bumped into some
like an
wannabe
idiot.
tough guy Moloch, and he just took off after him.
What? That must have been Zavid!
Yeah,
Why
probably.
didn't you guys follow him?
Didn't feel like
And
it.
leave you all with the Corsair Scourge?
Also that, I guess.
Yes! Eisen's the one in danger here.
Is it because the Abbey is after Zavid?
So you even knew about it? I heard the details from a merchant who deals with the Abbey. Some big-shot exorcist named Melchior has set up a trap for Zavid and Loringen. If Eisen
There's
gets
that
caught up in
silent
that,
T again.
he might not make it out alive.
So now there's Melchior to worry about.
Why is
Hate
Lord
that guy.
Melchior assuming direct command to capture Zavid? Wait, that's not important.
I mean, it's a little important.
What matters is I can turn Laffy's head over to him and finally return to the Abbey.
Oh, that.
Melchior is a legate. A powerful enemy, trap or no.
Ugh, you guys are useless. Well,
Hey, now.
fine. If you're not going to go help him, we will.
What makes you think you're capable of being any help?
Would you let an ally get slaughtered just because you were scared?
What?
We want to save him. Maybe we'll lose. It still won't stop us. We are the ones who decide our fates. Only us. That's just the creed of Ifrid's pirates.
Is it?
You're a real hothead, you know that? Nobody said anything about not helping Eisen.
Also true.
Huh?
You all stay here, take your medicine like good little boys, and be ready to welcome back your first mate and captain.
The captain?
I mean,
Why
maybe.
else would Eisen knowingly barge into a trap, if not to save Ifrid?
Of course! Leave the ship and crew to me.
Here, this one's for you.
Eat up.
Those pirates haven't a lick of sense in them.
They don't let reason dictate who they protect.
If you say so,
I hope you
Demon.
brought extras of those. Stockpile a few. Carry on. Well, apparently it's as bad as they say.
Now, about where Eisen's headed.
Those exorcists were talking about some place called Loringen.
Yes. It's a tower in the northern part of Westgand where the exorcists train.
Lines up with what Benwick told us. That must be the place.
There must be a lot of exorcists. Hang in there, Eisen.
That'll take more than basic exorcists to do him in.
We ought to pity any poor exorcists who meet the Reaper.
I don't understand why they would
Let's
attack
work
him on
together
sight
and
anyway.
find him.
Because he's a Malak. He's not even a demon, so I don't see why they would have a need to attack him on sight. We're just playing fast and loose with the politics here. Alright, so now where am I going? Oh, it's probably past that one blockade. The only place that I can think of.
Solitoma is as awful as I remember. I'd hoped I'd never have to drink it again.
Are you alright, Eleanor?
Is this your second experience with the Corsair Scourge?
No, I had it for a different reason. In the Abbey, it's tradition for initiates to drink Solitoma as part of their welcoming festivities.
Yeah, nothing like
Sounds
a little bit
like
of hazing.
to me.
When everyone shares the same experience, drinking something so shockingly revolting, our bonds are strengthened. It's a good thing.
If you say so.
I really did believe I'd never have to taste it again. To be blunt, I hate it.
You're lucky you think it tastes so terrible. That means you also know what tastes good. Right, Velvet?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Velvet can't taste anything aside from blood.
What? Is that because she's a demon?
I'm aware of one other flavor. Mogulo, here's your dose of Solitoma.
No!
Get back here!
Ram it in her mouth.
Keep that salad away from...
I see. The sweet taste of another suffering.
Hard to go wrong there.
Why does it seem like everyone around me is completely mad?
Yeah!
Because you
Continuing
live in
to fight
essentially
when you know
an
you'll
anime.
lose just is insane!
Would you stand around and watch your comrade die just because you're scared?
BNF definitely
I
would.
want to, but getting myself killed wouldn't save anyone either.
Don't act
it would
tough.
be illogical
You
to
would
fight.
just abandon
Is
literally
being
anyone,
illogical
BNF.
really
You
that
suck.
bad?
Well,
at the Empyrean's throne, I remember Velvet standing, despite the horrible pain she felt. Rokuro is training with all his heart in order to defeat his brother Shigure. And Kurogane used up his own head to forge a powerful blade.
To be fair, Kurogane
of
didn't seem
that
to need it even
is very
remotely,
logical.
so the
Yeah,
sacrifice was low.
I don't know quite how to put it, but I think it's all amazing.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
You're
Magulu is
good too, I guess.
traveling with us, even though she doesn't care. And that... Yes, go on. I don't really understand what that's about. Miss Magulu, hang in there!
well, it is amazing in some sense, I suppose.
What have we here?
Hello there. You're headed to Loringen Tower too? Just a bit ago,
I guess.
a
How do you know
brawny,
that?
silver-haired man asked me how to get there.
Did he say why he was going there?
Something about meeting some friends of his. Exorcists use that tower to train, right? If he has exorcist friends, then maybe he's one too.
Maybe.
But he seemed a bit rough and tumble to be an exorcist. I can't imagine a man like him.
Did he say anything else?
He said someone else might stop by and ask about the tower, and told me to tell him if they do. Did he mean you?
Nope.
No clue.
So he was planning on us
Say
following him. What's he scheming?
You mean Zavid? Or the Abbey?
Both.
Hey, the expedition's back. Blues win. Blues.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, they found a whole bunch.
What was that voice delivery? Wow, they found a whole bunch. Thanks.
This recipe looks real tasty.
What happened to Laphicet? Every ounce of like emotion and caring has just evaporated from him. Wow, looks real tasty. Okay. You good? You good, bro? I don't know if Laphicet's doing so good. Oh, there's no reason to freaking dismantle these. You just throw away the materials because they're absolutely just devoid of anything we need. Oh boy. What am I gonna do with all this crap? Oh, there's so much calcite. Oh, there's so much calcite. I don't even need a single calcite. I wish I could set up something to like auto dismantle or auto sell, because this is getting out of control. It's absolutely getting out of control. Oh, I have a calcite doll that's unused. Alright, whatever. Oh, there's so much crap to tear apart. Which one of these is the best one? Probably that one. We'll keep two, I guess. Oh, so much crap. So much. Oh, there's so many waistcoats. Oh, finally, Doggo has had enough. 1 second. Gotta let him outside. You know what? This seems like a golden opportunity to take a quick break and run an ad break, I guess. So I'll be right back in a minute. Your turn. So much crap. I don't care enough. What? I just don't care enough about the enhancing. I really just want to find like the actual best thing and then just deal with enhancing that, because everything else is irrelevant.
It's beyond the Burnak Plateau.
Blah! If you're gonna set up an obvious trap, couldn't it at least be someplace more convenient?
Excuse me, coming through. Trying to decide if this is farther than I had gotten the last time I played or not, and I'm not really sure. We're certainly getting into the ballpark, at least. Ah, excuse me. Oh look, they're suddenly out of my way.
What's wrong, Laphicet?
I was just wondering why Eisen and Zavid can't work together to find Eifried.
All men their age care about is their reputation, their street cred. Such a hassle.
Oh, really?
Well, I can't fully deny it.
The same could be said of women, and of everyone, really. It's hard to work alongside someone unless you strive to understand their thoughts and feelings.
And if you can't?
Well,
It's like Zavid said. You start talking with your fists instead.
Sounds harder than I thought.
The cat's box. These are getting expensive. Another earring. Barely over 100. Stupid balmy fluid that I have just 100 of. Have had 100 of for friggin' ever. Oh, hey, look, it's the big boy.
Are we ready for this?
Got you! Coiling serpent! No escape! Crash through! No mercy! Wounds that won't shield!
Oh, the party's messed up. You're not supposed to be here. Oh, that's right, because I failed on it. Well, that was close.
No escape! Burning moon! Tap! Here it comes! Gaze upon our fiery mirrors!
Ow! Oh no, oh no. Dog's back, 1 second. Okay.
Here! Fate! Coiling serpent! Kaleido's ray!
Wow, that's so much damage.
Here it comes!
No escape!
Ow!
I can heal the wound! No escape!
Yes, heal, please. Oh. A circle.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form 0. Thunder. Shooting star. Deception. Deception. Form 2.
There we go. Beat him up.
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Hey, we finished the thing. And there we go. Okay, so we got Silky Touch and Midi Blouse. Maybe it is. Yak? No, not really. Fern. Not really yak. Fern. That's more accurate. Looked like yak for a second. What is out there?
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain.
Oh.
And look at those rainbows.
This
So
is
it
one
is.
of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
Fascinating.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No
Will
way!
it?
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Magilo,
It'd be pretty
I'm
funny if that did
declaring your
happen, though.
bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Guess it's true then. Leave me alone. There's a chest. Hey, look, it's Isaac.
Eisen!
Hey, bro.
Did you get the medicine to the ship's crew?
Yeah.
Good. My thanks to you.
These soldiers won't be happy in the morning, but they're alive. Is this your work?
No, they were like this when I got here. It must have been Zavid.
He didn't kill a single one. Interesting.
The Abbey is going to great lengths to arrest him.
Even so, he clearly knows he's walking into a trap. What I don't get is why he roped me into all of this. If he didn't want my help, then what need did he have to play the Ifried card on me?
if you knew this was a trap, why did you come?
To see for myself. When I met Ifried, I was wallowing in despair that I would ever find a way to break the Reaper's curse. Stop denying reality, he told me. If you were really born with that curse, then it's a part of you. But if the Reaper learns to grasp the wheel of his life, even he may find his creed, his path through stormy waters. And so, I joined him aboard the Von Eltia.
A creed of life.
Let's say someone's murdered the captain. If it came as the result of him living
hey, Will.
life on his terms, I could accept that. But if anyone, and I mean anyone, tries to crush his way of life, I could never forgive them.
Who's there?
Oops.
It's rude to eavesdrop.
If you got secrets, talk about them at home.
Zavid, isn't there any way you and Eisen can work together somehow?
Not if he's going to keep acting like this.
Who even knows?
Well, that's how it is.
What was the point of all that posturing? He could have just stayed hidden. Weirdo.
True.
Can't disagree there.
Loringen Tower is a training ground for exorcists, right?
Yes, it's a great edifice built on ancient ruins.
Laphicet, did you ever go there when you were tethered to Teresa?
I don't really remember the beginning of my service to Teresa.
I see.
What sort of training do they do there?
Exorcists are tested and assigned Malachim equivalent to their aptitude with mana. It's also where they practice Malach arts and study our laws.
So the lower ranks use it as a sparring ground in order to train up to the higher ranks?
No,
I guess.
an exorcist's affinity to mana
mind.
is not something that strengthens through training. We are given Malachim based on our inborn ability, then learn arts to suit that ability.
So, an orderly is an orderly for life, then?
That's
Correct.
There'd be no spirit of competition then. Don't they want to get stronger, to advance through the ranks?
There'd be no purpose to advancement. Rank signifies nothing more than the type and number of Malachim one can tether. People join the Abbey for only 2 reasons: to protect people from demons, and to save the world.
Boy, you're
Are all of
naive.
you that dedicated to asceticism?
How sickeningly noble of you.
I wonder if your wills are suppressed just like those of the Malachim you use.
Deviants like you could never possibly understand our motives. In any case, that is who awaits you at Loringen Tower.
So we're in for a rough welcome. I say bring it on. I can't wrap my head around Zavid.
We witnessed his unwillingness to kill before, but it seems he's quite serious about it.
Maybe that's why I don't feel scared of him. Even when he and Eisen were about to fight, I didn't feel tense at all.
Perhaps that's just because you've been around Velvet a bit too long, kiddo. Next to her, few people are frightening.
Do you
Fair.
think so?
Don't ask me.
He doesn't come across as vicious. I think that's why you're not scared.
Because he's just a brawler?
Maybe he's just naive.
Okay, so he's just a naive brawler. He's still involved with Eifried's disappearance, and he's also taking on the Abbey. I just don't get him.
Me neither.
Uh-huh.
I agree, but I don't understand any of you either.
Fair. It's the first box that I can't afford. Oh, what will I do? Is there perhaps a collection of souls that I can pick up and go back real quick? Oh, actually, that's pretty good. What's it take to respawn the souls? Can I just, like, bounce and come back? You back? No. Something that simple is not enough.
I don't get it.
Get what?
Why did Eifried let Eisen join his ship, knowing he carried the Reaper's curse with him? What good did it
Maybe he
do?
didn't believe in it.
I just don't see the reason behind it.
Well, if it were me who had that curse, it would mean that you and Velvet could die because of it, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
If that's the case, then I'd feel like I'd both want to and not want to be close to you two. And I'd probably really, really hate myself for it.
Do you suppose that's how Eisen feels?
Wow.
That Eifried still took him in.
Nice
He
empathy,
agreed they
guys.
put up with the curse together.
It's all a bit hard to fathom.
Well, if one thing's for certain, it sounds like Eifried's a very strong man. At least for a base lawless pirate.
Eisen, can I ask you about that thing Zavid had?
It belonged to Eifried, didn't it? I've read much of the Abbey's archives on weaponry, but I've never seen anything like it.
He found it when we crossed to the far continent. It's a relic from a long-vanished civilization.
Oh,
He's
really?
like me and can't resist a good treasure. But of everything we've found, that one was his most prized.
What is it?
How did he
I
make
can't
it
say.
work?
It seemed like a weapon, but Eifried wouldn't let anyone touch it. He went off and tested it on his own, then came back all grinning, saying he had an ace up his sleeve the next time we got into a fight.
Then it's definitely some sort of ancient combat device? But why is Zavid looking for Eifried? To apologize for stealing it?
That seems unlikely.
He doesn't seem like that much of a gentleman.
Did he really steal it?
What do you mean?
It's just my feeling, but Zavid doesn't seem like the type of Malak to steal something so precious.
He said he just picked it up. Perhaps he's trying to return it.
Perhaps.
Up. What have we here? Give me all your souls, or I need mini. We're almost there. Garish pink shirt. Superb. Oh. I expected this to be a small side path. It may not be the case. Oh, you know what? Maybe because this counts as a separate area, maybe this means the souls will be respawned back here. Eh? Yeah, that's what we needed. There we go. Now we've got enough. Time to go back to the box. And we'll come back and deal with where we're supposed to be going. I kind of get the feeling that we will need to go into that cave. I bet I'm going to go to the doors and it's going to be like, oh, it's locked. You'll have to find another way in. At which point, we will go into the cave. I found a cat. And nothing else. Now I only have 9 cat souls. I am penniless, destitute, in the souls category at least. Still got plenty of money. Alright, let's go check this door. Oh, thanks for the peach gel. Nope, just works. I did see the door at the end of that space appeared to be locked, though. Grayed out. Oh, this is where we're actually going. Oh.
No one on guard. They're really not bothering to hide this trap.
They probably knew we'd sense it. The question now is just what they're planning to spring on us.
Excellent question. Just open. It is in fact just open. Well, there were several other paths that I could take. You know what? Screw it. We'll probably end up going down the other path later, rather than spending my time. Let's just carry on. Water, very glowy water.
Aizen, When and how did Ifrey disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What?
Touchy.
I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work.
Just making casual conversation over
Seems
here.
I've been digging too hard.
Except not. She is a
No
spy.
matter. Ifried vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifried would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifried about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh, but I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why, and when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation by Lord Melchior.
That's fishy.
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Probably. Well, that's certainly suspicious. A fancy chest. Ooh, a halberd. All right, into the trap we go, I guess. Hello.
Ifried.
So, this is Von Ifried.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother.
Welp.
Enough of your tricks!
Hello. What? What the? What?
Thanks for luring him out.
What is going on?
I owe you one.
Zavid.
Hello again.
Now come on out, you old coot.
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
But could it be a triple illusion?
I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
Somebody shoot him. It's
Shouldn't
probably a
have let you get
triple
away
illusion.
last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Why does the one in the front look sleepy?
What? Why am I here?
Oh, not having a good time.
Consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Well, he seems like a good guy. These exorcists, man, they seem just like reasonable people.
He turned her into a demon.
What? This can't be happening.
chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
Yeah, don't worry about us. I guess we'll just fight the boss.
Heads up! Wyvern's coming! Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that
Because
later.
exorcists
Goddamn
suck.
dragons to take care of.
Pierce! Fire serpent! How did this happen?
Now I'm on fire. Whoop.
Pierce! They can't heal the pig! Pierce! So close! Make a sonic trap! Pierce! Heal it! There goes! How did this happen? Paint the town red! Blood moon! Really top! Really top!
I have no spirit gauges. Suck.
Really top!
I enter the fray.
Switch to game.
Hey, watch it! Shooting star! Turn one! Hey, watch it! Shooting star! Deception! Hey, watch it! Shooting star!
I actually like that shooting star move.
Hey, watch it! Shooting star! Deception! Hey, watch it! Hey, watch it! Shooting star! Deception! Hey!
Why is my gauge not filling?
Shooting star!
I'd like to be able to switch back, please.
Hey, watch it! Shooting star! Deception! Hey!
Ow!
One! Hey, watch it! Armor crusher! For one! Hey, no escape! Jade Wave! Deception, damn it! Hey, no escape! Jade, damn it!
Why is this guy in my way?
Hey, no escape! Jade Wave! Deception! Hey, no escape! Armor crusher! For one! Damn it! Hey, no escape! Jade Wave! Deception!
Crash through! Crash through!
Dang it.
Hurricane! Armor crusher! For one! Damn it!
Okay, but seriously, why am I not getting any of my resources so that I can switch back? It's literally just stagnated there.
No escape! Jade Wave!
Moonlight cycle! Moonlight cycle!
Hey, no escape! Jade Wave! Deception! Hey,
No escape!
hey, Hurricane! Armor crusher! For one! Hey, Hurricane! Armor crusher! For one!
Moonlight cycle! Shadow flow!
Hey, watch it! Shooting snap!
Take that! Devour! Moonlight cycle!
Hey, watch it! Shooting star! Deception!
Good stuff.
No escape!
Hey, watch it! Shooting star! Deception!
Well, fine then. Yes, I won't switch back.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
No, it's an illusion, you
Are you
moron.
sure about that?
I told you. Shoot first, ask questions later.
What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
Hey. Get out of the way.
He just saved the wyvern?
And shot it,
You
which...
folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
What the hell are you talking about?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
Why does the gun just, like, do whatever plot thing is necessary at any given point in time?
What?
My work here is done.
The hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
That's a lot of skill mastery. Ability to trigger random poison-related skills. Hey, the expedition is back.
Take a look at...
You useless sacks of crap.
Scout ship settings...
Okay. Oh, no. You need the command shoes and cute shoes, but you cannot get that at the moment. I think the calcite boots are best for you. So those raise attack. I guess that's what you're going to use until you get something else. Actually learn. Jet black waistcoat it is. You are best with Floric boots. Switch to one better suited. Oh, battle garment. Jeez. I'll cite doll real quick. Will not take very long. Mini blouse and the garish pink. Take the garish pink. Still no talisman. Still no boots. Okay, so then what is actually good boots for you? Yeah, I guess calcite's still good for you too. I can probably get you better ones though. Yeah, use those. Alright. Oh, I'm still set up.
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
Yeah, good old-fashioned herb over here. I can only assume they went up. Oh no, I definitely can't afford this. No, I'm falling behind on cats boxes. But I definitely can't be bothered this time. I'm way behind. Thanks for another of the stupid, simple ribbons, I guess. That's a locked door. Okay. Not the correct direction. There's something the other way I can go. Through this door specifically. Yeah, there's a chest tucked away down here. Few souls. Enough bottle, thank you.
Damn. He's sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
Well, I like teleports.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it when you can just copy its hidden formula? Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another
Certainly just seems
continent.
to do whatever he wants it to.
And we'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Eifried.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah, my mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Eifried aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. He might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Eifried away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard, playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Eifried and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Eifried knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me.
I feel like this discussion could have solved us a lot of conflict.
Well, that's all I know.
We just
Whether
had
you
it
believe me or not,
hours ago.
is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Eifried only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Eifried. Still gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the Exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
And now that Eifried's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Eifried, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why is
Why
he an
not?
idiot?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm
Yeah?
a fighter.
So?
Not a killer.
Okay,
I
loser.
won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And that's why you're losing.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusions seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding.
I don't know about that.
He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
Yeah.
That was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, But...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Alright. I think this is a good time to stop, as it is solidly time for foods. Well, thanks for coming and hanging out for the afternoon stream. Made ourselves some progress here in the old tales. It's a little painful, quite honestly. it's not the best storytelling. That's for dang sure. It's like they seem to have some themes that they're going for, but they really just like hit you in the head with them. Like there's no subtlety at all. Like this dialogue is rough. Laphicet is a pain in my ass. Bien Phu is hell incarnate. It's like what? Why? Why is it like this? Regardless, we carry on. We'll see how long we can carry on for. At the very least, there is a JRPG coming out not this week, but the following week on I think the 23rd, that I am interested in. It's called, let me check my wish list. It is Soul Hackers 2. Soul Hackers 2 looks pretty cool. I know very little about it. I don't know if there was a Soul Hackers 1. Presumably there was. Somewhere. I feel like it's one of those that maybe it was on like a platform like the Vita or something that I just didn't get into, and now that the Vita doesn't exist anymore, they're like, I guess it's going to PC. But it's cyberpunk themed, which looks pretty cool. I do love me some cyberpunk. And it is developed by Atlas. So I mean that's promising. It kind of looks like a little bit of a follow-on to Digital Devil Saga a little bit. Not like directly, but I mean it's Atlas, so it's just that sort of thing. But anyway, that might kind of slide in and replace Tales when the time comes. We'll just have to see. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll get a schedule out soon enough at some point. But I will see everybody next time. Bye.